You ready to start fighting for real?
Alright, we find ourselves here after that last battle where Benjamin stole all the accolades, son, that he didn't deserve.
What is it?
See, he sounds like a Warcraft 2 peasant. Oh, I didn't mean to initiate a fight. We immediately had to run away. Okay, let's level up. That's the most exciting way to start an episode, is here in the menu, of course. Feel like it would be proper Tenfey playing Final Fantasy if we wasn't in the menus. All bloody day. All Sunday, bloody Sunday. Counter tackle, it can be nice if you've got enough piss and vinegar inside of you. A Beastmaster, you say. Evasive stance is basically like you dodge. You dodge a little bit better. Counter tackle, rush, focus. Oh yeah, this is where you just save up all the hate in your heart to do more damage. You've got to have that. This is like being able to use an item when you don't have the item that you could be able to use, son. Like Confucius said once. Or maybe that was John Lennon. I get them mixed up. Okay, we want to turn Freya into a knight. That's one half of her current career path knight job. Is knight, son. We'll add a modifier at the beginning later on. A warrior trained in the ways of the sword. We can rend. I rend, Jerry. You've got some fatty pork. You want to get more palatable, son? I'm there rendering. Dash Rendar, they call me. Parry. You could be in a modern action game. You could equip swords or shields or heavy armor. Knights don't learn any movement abilities because they're so good at standing still. All right, we're going to turn her into a knight, and she's not going to have any innate knightly abilities, but that's okay because she'll have cool swords and armors.
I approve.
See? Freya knows what's up, and she gets to equip all that cool stuff like the escutcheon and the leather armor. Everybody's impressed. We got to give you your guts, your fundamental guts. Do you have them? JP boosted movement is all good, baby. All right, then it was time for Mirri, Squire Warrior, who currently counts as a Squire Warrior, but we're going to level her up to... She's basically going to get the same things. Focus, salve. She's just shy of getting rushed, but by being in battles with other squires, she'll get enough EXP share, son. She's still got faith in the 69, and that's what's important, son. You don't want your cat warriors who count the cat warriors losing faith in the 69. We're going to turn her into an archer. A specialist at ranged combat using the bow. The cheddar bow, I hope. It's a joke, technically. Concentration is nice because you don't miss physical attacks unless there's some other shenanigans going on. Like, I don't know if Blade Grasp cancels that out or whatever they changed Blade Grasp to in this version. I suppose we'll find out. Archer's Bane, son. It's like, oh, Edith, I can't hit none of these units there. That Jefferson's cheating with his blade grasp there. He said he's going to night school to learn something about calculations, and I don't like it, Edith. I don't like what it's leading to. Aim lets you take longer to attack, but you do more damage. Kind of like aiming. It's not very often that you get to use it, but it is nice for her to have an ability.
Interesting.
Yes, sir. And as always, can easily imagine Freya Crescent and Mirri Cat Warrior, who counts as a Cat Warrior, cosplaying as these job classes. And you kids can too. If there's anything you take away from being Tenfey Ultra, I hope it's that. The bow gun. Yeah, we don't have access to proper bows yet. Proper bows let you shoot up in like an arch, a deluxe arch. So that way you can go over things. Benjamin's Sweetheart Honey.
Yes?
You think you're something, don't you? Ruined everything. The Benjamin who ruined everything. We're going to teach you Blizzara. Son, you're one step away from being able to feature on the Big Bang Theory, son. So start learning surface level facts about Marvel Comics and Doctor Who. We're actually going to change him to... Well, how much Squire JP does he have? Squire JP do you have? Because I do actually need to get JP boost on him. Because as much as I love being able to throw potions at my waifus, I realize if we're going to make him a magic man, and ooh, he is a magic man at the moment, then he's definitely going to want to get JP faster, because them magic spells are expensive, son. You got to go to school. Tell you what, we're going to turn him into a squire. You don't deserve those striped pants at the moment. We'll leave items on him for now. He don't need to be casting no magic right at the moment. We'll save throw items for like plot critical battles where our waifus are in danger and need all the tender care and love, son. They're not going to have to go chasing waterfalls because I'll bring the TLC to them. You're like, Tenfey, it's not your birthday anymore, man. You got to calm this shit down. Chris, you remember I told you that Chris the Onion Boy is based on my friend Chris of the Onion Boys, and that throw stone is his favorite and only necessary ability. And so I want to build him up to be able to always throw stones. And they say, let he who is without sin cast the first stone. So why not make him a white mage, son? It also goes with the fact that Chris, he also played Final Fantasy XI at the same time as me and Tommy. And he leveled a Taru white mage named Chives. And because Tommy and Chris aren't awkward like I am, they didn't have like as bad a time with Final Fantasy XI as I did, because they could like actually interact with people and like make friends that they leveled with. And since Chris was leveling a healer, he got to max level pretty much immediately, son. Hot damn. I'm just reminiscing about times that could have been better if I weren't me. Okay. And Tommy's just Tommy. There's not much you can do with him, honestly. He started out as a Tommy. All things begin as Tommy and end as Tommy, son. This is the truth. This is my belief for now. Like, is he comparing Tommy to the new from Chrono Trigger? Is that a thing? Did he make that up? All right, here's what we're going to do. Ramza, sweetheart honey. Let's take all these good things you're equipped with and just strip you down to a status approaching asshole naked. And then we're going to give Tommy all the good stuff. Isn't there a hey here have all the good stuff button? Yeah, it's start. Oh. He hasn't learned anything else because we haven't allowed him to, son. We can't shame him for being ignorant when we didn't give him any kind of opportunities. Okay, now remember how to save the game. You have to go into this menu. Create new save data, please. All right, let's fight a fun siege weld battle. And we're not going to take Ramza, son. Ramza must bench. Son, he's got to be able to bench at least 440 if he's going to take on his older brothers later when we find out. Well, one of them's a huge piece of shit and the other one's just gullible. It's a bad combination to have one older brother who's a huge piece of shit and one who's just real gullible. I will, sweetheart honey, I will. Here, we'll put a little space between the two of you. Remember the last fight? They got into a cat-rat fight. Cat-rat fever! Benjamin belongs behind Freya. Tommy can be over here equidistant. And then Chris needs to be on the forefront because he's our stone thrower, son. Sin has never even touched him. He goes to Spira for vacation and he's like, I don't know why everyone like avoids the beach.
To battle.
Because no one's ever bothered me at the beach. Something about a big giant whale man that makes you sick in the head and makes you think you're a blitzball player for back in the day. All right, we're fighting goat skeleton night boys and a goblin. Ates, I thought his name was Ardes, and he was the strongest skull-headed monster in the world. Catius. It's Freya's turn, which means the world can heal. Let's have MMO titles overhead. Look, this would be a fantastic Final Fantasy XI party we put together, honestly. You're like, no, it wouldn't. I know it wouldn't. Just let me have that lie. Why don't you sit here and just continue to be angry?
Better than ever.
She just remembers how Final Fantasy IX was rushed and certain characters kind of got all of their plot threads dropped. And Mirri's remembering how they killed her at the end of the first fucking book that I read. God damn. Life is tough. I'm going to take it out on Tommy like I do in real life. Tommy didn't do nothing. Son, hit me back. Oh no, I'm no longer in the optimal position. And Tommy somehow crept in behind Mirri. I don't like it. Oh, look who is just outside of my smiting range. Let's protect the characters I care to protect. Oh, I should have went to cast a spell. I completely forgot. Fast forward. Oh, you're going to start hitting me with Aqua Soul and Thunder Soul. Thunder Animus. I don't care for that. Don't you get tickled to death about that. What is that noise you made? Is that the dead Puma's ghost?
17.
Freya's going to continue to be angry.
Naught to fear.
See? She's at peace.
Myself.
Actually, you could probably shoot one of these dumb assholes now with your aim ability. He's not even going to get to go first. Look, she's charging up all the piss and vinegar in her heart. Okay. I don't need to be using no damn potion. I actually called it. Here, Tommy, catch another stone. And then Tommy can move right here and suck down a potion like Dr. Pepper. If you've watched the Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering expansion, see, oh, it doesn't spread out enough to hit everybody. Whatever. I guess you could move over here then. Aimbot. Ooh. He failed it. Miss, hit, hit. Oh, Freya, her faith. Don't tell me she's lost faith in the 69. Needs to take another weekend trip to Clara, son. Even a cute rat lady sometimes needs to be reminded of the power of the 69 with her cute rat lady friends. More thunder animas, huh? We didn't sign up for this shit. Actually, we literally did. Why you crack up me tickled all the damn time? No, it's fucking vengeance. It's fucking vengeance time. Freya's going to one-shot the smug prick. Well, she felt bad, so she'll two-shot him. She's tickled to death, though.
Learned a great deal.
That's the important thing. You gonna attack my white mage? You talking to my boy Chris all wrong? He clopped at him. I don't like the connotations of that. Okay, here's the plan now. We're gonna move you over here, and you're gonna go back to aimbotting. Yeah. Benjamin Sweetheart Honey is gonna help his waifu to defeat the enemy. Just like John Freeman, who was Gordon Freeman's brother. Oh, I'd be tickled to death. I'd be tickled to death. Tommy's gonna get you down to almost dead range. Damn. Extra piss. Hold the vinegar. All right, she's about to do her aimbot technique. He's at 26, and I don't think she's going to deal 26 damage to him. Can we see that little, hey, here's what I'm doing, here's what's about to happen thing? Tell you what, there's only one correct course of action, and that's to preemptively throw a stone. Oh, but it might move him over. We'll just take that risk. All the work. Pop. Oh, he's discouraged. That's even better than killing him. If you kill him, he just goes to hell, and monsters probably like that. It's like Deborah in Dragon Ball Z. Once again, you're tackling my boy Tommy all wrong, son. Solder and irons all around. What are you going to do with your final hateful attack? You're going to chop Chris.
If only I was stronger.
He died for what he believed in. How do we get both of you down to a nat far to HP, by the way? Real fucking lovely that it turned out like that. Chop! Protection has faded. Just in time. And now he's going after Tommy. He don't need no thunder anima. He takes care of that himself. Who knew monsters were so fucking hateful, man? Have I ever prepared you for this shit? Get smoked, idiot. You are correct to be tickled to death, Mirri. You are correct to be tickled to death. Let's walk over here and give my boy Chris the Phoenix down. Oh, I need to buy more Phoenix downs. I've been fucking around and Phoenix down and
So be it.
Tommy would rather kill this goblin than heal himself. No! Oh, thank God both of you are terrible aim. I forgot Final Fantasy Tactics. Praise on you having hope in your heart. All right, this would be a perfect opportunity to cast Powerful Cure Magics, son. Powerful Cure Magics were revealed to me the day I changed to White Mage and said, I have the JP! Heels on wheels, baby. Jackie Chan will be here any minute to give us the armor of God. Are you going to break Freya on the cheek of the ass? Thank God he didn't get Lockjaw. We'd had to wait for it to thunder. All right. I knew you crowd couldn't resist attacking my White Mage. They're programmed to hate your healers.
Senses keen.
And squealers. All right, I've put up with your crowd's nonsense enough, idiot.
I must act.
You must kill. Kill Mirri. Get smoked. Yeah, everyone just feels the fucking worst for you. You have no idea. You have no idea. That won't hit everybody. Let's cast more powerful white magics. It'd be powerful white tragic. Not to. Oh wait, nah, Chris could definitely use this. Pop. The trees are so in the way. Bob Ross never understood.
Defeat is not an option.
The true cost of all them happy little trees. Whoosh! 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 I wonder what it feels like to get Cure Magic cast on you. All right, we got you down to one hateful fucking enemy. Oh, yaks. Why don't you get some fuck vowels in your name? I like how you put one of the worst consonants in there to try to balance out all them shitty vowels. Okay. I think this would be the perfect opportunity to throw a fucking rock. Son, no sin. Glass houses hold no power over Chris the Onion Boy White Mage. Let's rush this dumb asshole. Pop! Son, when Freya throws that rat body at you, son, deep impact. Mirri's just going to continue to be angry. It's the correct choice. If only somebody could come up behind Freya and kiss her boo-boos all better, son. Did a bomb sneak up and bite you on the cheek of the ass? Let me kiss it and make it all better, son. And just to make sure it's the highest level of healing magic, we should probably make that kiss en français. Sorry. My brain was trying to stop me from making that joke. And it didn't know how to react to the rest of my body. I wanted to throw a rock at Benjamin, but I didn't aim correctly, so Chris will appreciate getting hit in the head with a rock. Son. See? I knew he would. Now he can move over here and hit Benjamin. Breaking Benjamin. Just put sandwich in between Mirri and Freya like he is right now, son. You ain't got to do much more than that. Benjamin.exe has stopped responding. You're like, oh God, is this... is he expanding the lore of Ben Drown?
My trump card.
Son. One shot, one kill. What are you gonna do? Don't blow up. God damn you. I picked the worst enemy to leave at the end. Son. As long as it's Mirri or Freya, son. As long as it's Mirri or Freya. Well, that was a fun battle where we learned a lot. What can I actually learn from that time spent in the Savage Wild? Okay, good. Things we would want her to have. We probably want to put parry on her early. Because, I mean, being able to rend weapon would be good, but we can't do that just yet. Rend in MP. If you're going to rend MP, you might as well just kill whoever you're attacking. Rend in speed would be good when we're leveling up in random battles, but for now, we're going to join the busy world of Richard Parry. Always a good joke. Can you learn anything new and interesting here? Re-equip. Treasure Hunter. She'll probably use that later when she has to jump to the top of a volcano to find an amnesiac ex-soldier from another world's secret materia blade. You're like, I'm pretty sure he's making that up, but there's no way to know it. I believe her salve ability does these things so far. So we ain't got to worry about that. Son, she's got 169 experience in Archer. I'd like to think Mirri taught her that. That's the good thing about having cat and rat ladies in your party, is that they can teach each other with their bodies. Okay, we could teach you black magic like Mirri, cat warrior who counts as a cat warrior who could cast lightning magic. It's a thing, look it up. You're like, I'd rather not. Once again, just from being buddy-buddy with Freya as a knight, she should get up to enough to get parry, and that would be a good thing. That's a good cha-ching ability. Richard Perry knew what he was talking about. Benjamin Sweetheart Honey, getting that cash money. And when he records a Let's Play video, sometimes it might be funny. You're like, I sometimes do a lot of lifting right there, Uncle Tenfey. Like, he just has 6 JP left in that. Okay, we could turn him back into one of these other job classes. Is probably the Black Mage.
I can but try.
Le Mage Noir, as they say en français. Let's see. Chris, my man, my dog, my bromide. Any cool magics you need to be learning? Shell magic. Ain't bad. If you're getting magic hell, you could use a magic shell. That's what they always say, son. Toll's a toll and a roll's a roll. I would teach him black magic, but then he'd have to equip that as a sub ability, which means he wouldn't have throw stone. Which means he would have no reason to even be there. Even he wouldn't understand why he was there. And Tommy, Bo Bomby, Banana Fana, Faux Fommy. He didn't get hardly no JP at all. I blame that damn bomb blowing itself up. Sorry, Tommy, you got to save up JP boosts. We'll call you Random Battles Tommy. Speaking of which, Random Battles Tommy, asshole naked. I mean, you ain't got to be asshole naked. Here, you can have this cool sword, yeah. And look at the sneak trucker hat. Super Android 13 second monitor. Getting eyeballs thrown on it. As for this asshole, you're still a squire, huh? You still got that going on, huh? Do we want to make Ramza a knight at any point? Not this early in the game. I'm not really going to worry about Ramza too much. You could tell I'm much more invested in the other party members. Might as well get him the good shit. It would have been good to get him focus as well, but he could just tailwind. He raises speed. That's how he puts hate in his heart. He has speedy hate. Speedy speed hate. Alright, and so now... Well, this battle can be tough. I don't want my crowd to get messed up. I need at least one character to have throw item. If Benjamin, Sweetheart Honey, isn't properly throwing items on certain party members, then we need somebody to be able to do it. And that somebody is going to be Ramza. Alright, let's equip our new cool abilities we learned. If any. If any. If any. Parry! That's right, she's almost there. She's almost there. She's getting work study credit under Freya. Son, I got enough college credits to graduate my first semester because I did so much studying under Freya, under Professor Crescent. You're like, oh, you mean under her tutelage? Yeah, that's what we'll call it. Alright, let's go to town and get some items and potions and such.
Looking for aught in particular? After aught in particular?
Aught in particular? You mean, do I want to buy items? Man, you got to learn how to talk to your clientele. At least 5 Phoenix Downs. And then blow the rest on... No, how many potions I got? Let's get like 26 potions. That seems like a good amount. That seems like a good amount. If you leave the store with money in your pocket, you didn't do the store correctly. So there we go, son. Go for broke. Alright, luckily we don't have to. Hey, it's 9 Aries. Is that April 9th in this world? Is it my secret birthday again? Do I get to be super indulgent? All right, Dorner Trade City, when you're playing this game for the first time, this is like where the gloves come off. This is like the Materia Keeper fight in Final Fantasy VII, which was like the first place I ever got a game over in that game, even in my youth. I would say childhood, but I was like 13, 14, somewhere around there, son. A young man, you could call me. Okay. Let's see. I think we might put Freya there, and we might put Mirri there, and Benjamin's sweetheart honey can take up the rear. It's like in Voltron forming the head, son. When all these anthro ladies form their giant mech, and I'm somehow there too. I'm like, and I'll form the rear.
It's time. I said I know naught of it.
Do not speak false to me. I know what you've done. Where is Gustav? I will have it from you one way or another.
I don't know.
What of the Marquis? Where have you hidden him? Tell me. I will not ask again. Where are they?
The desert! They're in the desert.
The Sanrat Siege.
Hold!
The Order's swords. My luck turns foul with the weather.
It seems we did well to come here. Have I not seen that man before?
You know him, Delita?
I have seen his face, I'm sure of it. It was at Egros, just after the war's end.
You'll pardon me my misgivings, but this has not the look of any joyous reunion. To arms!
I've just remembered. That man. His name is Wiegraf. He commanded the dead men during the war. A company of volunteers assembled from the peasantry.
What? But that would make him...
Aye. The commander of the Corpse Brigade. Me then.
The hell of a title. Apparently Delita just knows everybody. Everybody.
I'm ready.
Oh, look at you, crowd. So full of job abilities for me to steal from you. For me to take from your corpses that I'm soon to create. Several of them are archers, but I don't think they all have actual ranged weapons, except that guy, Kevin fucking Costner up there. The postman about to make a fucking delivery. As long as they kill Delita and Orgath first, then we'll be fine. Delita? I'll never say the characters' names right. I say them however they come out of my mouth. All right, let's start tailwinding it up.
Trust in yourself.
Son, he's got to do what? He's got to believe. And of course, Mirri and Freya can take turns getting mad
I must act.
at video games, son. Nothing hotter than a lady that gets mad at video games, son. That's when you know you got to keep her. Why don't you just hit this asshole? The true hero of the 50 Years' War, Benjamin, the Black Mage. We want to get Ron's speed real high so that he can get the other party members' speeds real high. We'll get higher and higher straight up. We'll climb is basically what I'm saying. So he's going to spend 5 turns trying to get up there to him. I don't even remember if I have those crowd equipped or not. I should have stripped them ASN.
What's next?
I had to actually think of what the acronym was, but your Tenfey Ultra programming knows. You might not know what the hell Uncle Tenfey's talking about, but your Tenfey Ultra brain did. Tenfey's magical video game adventure, Final Fantasy Tactics: The Ivalice Chronicles, is the worst thing since Dragon's Dogma 2. Number 1. Won't stop talking about furry waifus. Okay, I realized I have limited options at the moment. So let's find a way to use fire magic to hurt Argath. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. Fire! From downtown, the Kringle Crush. A joke exclusively for my friend Chris of the Onion Boys. Oh wow, real original. Casting fire. Saw me do it and was like, oh, I think I'll do that too. I thought of doing it first. Me lord. I thought of doing it first, I did.
I am a Beowulf.
Yes, you are.
It cannot be.
How did you let that man walk up there and hit you? You had the high ground. Obi-Wan Kenobi doesn't even know what's happening. Oh, son. A little Sonic the Hedgehog came up in Ramza Beov. I'd like to think Chapter 1 Ramza would appreciate Sonic's at AM at the very least. Alright, my plan is I want them black mages to become crystals so that Benjamin might absorb them into his body. Let's deal with this smug asshole. It's a good thing! Oh yeah.
Onward and upward.
Can you just take him out? Almost. If she aimed, it would work. But he's going to get his turn. No, he's not. I need to learn how to actually read the combat timeline. It says left trigger. Okay. So he's going to get a turn, and then him, and him, and him, and him. Everybody but that dumb asshole. Cool. So I could move over to here, to this secret cool archer spot, and aim +1 to back of your smug fucking head, and just sit there angrily.
My thanks.
There you go, boys. Don't say I never did nothing for you. Ooh!
What?
So much of the work.
So be it.
Maybe they'll destroy each other, son. A battle with no victors, except us. Except us. Alright, are you speedy enough now that you could start speeding up some of our combat ladies? Combat ladies, sing the song. Doo-dah. Doo-dah. Oh, the doo-dah day. That man is starting to piss me off. This black mage is making me angry. What if I were to just appear beside you? And do this? Idiot.
My time is up.
Idiot. Then there's this asshole, Samson. Okay, he does have a ranged weapon and he's putting it to good use.
This cannot be.
Okay. Rainer. The Explainer. Okay, what are you doing? Shenanigans, I see. I see.
Forward.
Alright, we need to put an end to that. And I think Freya is just the gal for the job. Gotta get my isometrics in tow. You take extra damage when you're charging, idiot!
My fate is sealed.
Yeah, the first time you decided to be our enemy. When you declared yourself our enemy, your fate was sealed. Alright, let's see, who's getting what now? So she'll get to shoot that before anybody gets to do anything else. So let's put her right here, right about here now. And aim +1 that boy. And then you could help to tenderize him with a little Thunder God Ben action. No, you'll just kill him! That's not the correct way. You know what you need to be doing? You need to be dealing with that guy upstairs. Him upstairs eventually. Eventually. That'll also just kill him. And steal experience away. Tell you what, why don't you just
I need healing.
take a Coca-Cola style break.
I can get even stronger.
Pop! He knows what he did.
death or glory.
See, he's got a longbow, so he can do shit like that. He could cheat, basically. Basically, he could cheat. Della, why didn't you do a better job of stopping that man, son? I'm telling you, he truly is the true villain of the war. Let's move you over to here.
How's this?
Such power.
Oh yeah, make my rat wife powerfully strong and powerfully fast. And give her that powerful assistance in the heart of battle, son. You coming after my boy Benjamin, son. Such despiteful hate in their heart. We gotta leave at least one of these dumb assholes alive if we're gonna be waiting for them to turn into crystals. Son, Freya knows. Absolutely tickled to death. You aimed a punch in the back of Benjamin's head. I can't even get mad. Son, what was the crime? What are the charges, officer? She's busy parrying your ass. I don't know if you know this. Hey, remember when I just didn't want to thunderbolt you because I didn't want to take accolades away from my... Oh, it's his turn to turn more corpse-like. Anyway, the joke is that I'm going to cast Thunder Magic and blow you the fuck up.
If I die, so be it.
Oh, that man. Yeah, you're something, all right. You're something. We need her to get up there that way and also have heals put on her. I've got a plan. Without a proper bow, she can't quite reach up there. Even her stone throw. So, let's just become angrier. That's right.
Excellent.
Do a little dance. Make a little love. Get thunder tonight. Pop, pop. Get thunder tonight. Oh, yeah. And you're just within range of a healing potion.
Are you all right?
Oh, wait. He's still got throw item on him, doesn't he? Okay. Your job now is to keep this man away from our corpses we created. You're on corpse garden duty. It's like in Frieren, whenever the demons slaughter a village, you got to put everybody in the church and watch all night, or else they'll sneak in and start nibbling on them. Focus! Benjamin. Just in time for healing salves. And potions. And poultices and all that fun shit. Oh wait, not from the front. Ramsa. That's the problem with being a Beal. They teach you it's honorable to do it from the front. But you gotta know how to do it from behind to get anywhere in this world. You gotta be a sinful child of Ivalice. Parry it, please. No, I was gonna call her Parry-it Tubman. Okay. I want her to absorb these archer courses. Corpses. They are courses because she's going to eat them up spiritually. You are tickled to death because you deserve to be. Because you deserve to be. I guess we could just leave her right there for now. We need to get Benjamin down there. Stat. For multiple reasons. Let's tailwind him up.
You can count on me. What's my next move?
Alright. Oh, if he had throw item. If only he had throw item. Can you? Alright, you just keep taking pot shots at Freya. She's the MT, son. Okay. So the first archer corpse is going to be that one down there. I like that they both learned focus because it means they can take their aggression that they were throwing rocks at each other earlier to gain JP and focus it into just getting angry. It's just getting angry. Why don't you go down there and provide additional rat wife support?
Appreciated.
Son, such Coca-Cola. It'll be absorbed like. I'll put you right here, just so that man doesn't get any funny notions of going over there
Here I go.
and getting crystals absorbed into his body. He ain't Squidward's house. In fact, I'm gonna grab the one closest to him first, just to make sure. Please, look at all this shit I can learn. And it's gonna let me learn all of them. Aren't these game developers with their quality of life improvements just great? Look at how much JP Benjamin has saved for himself. I can't do anything to gain JP from this turn. I guess I'll just wait. Good things come to those who wait.
It's time.
Otherwise would seal their fate.
No cause for concern.
He no sold it, son. He's chill.
I won't die here.
I knew you couldn't resist my sweet, supple, succulent black mage body. I put myself over here just for that reason. Does this let me see what the crystal would contain? That was an archer, wasn't it? That's another person we need Mirri to absorb into their body. More abilities, please. Aim +1? No, yes. I mean, Mirri already has that. That was a knight, I just realized, that had died there. You know what? The autosave will let us cheese it. What would you get if you moved here, Freya? Okay, that's a lot of really good stuff and really cool abilities. And I want Freya to have as many cool abilities as possible. So yeah, just learn all of that.
Better than ever.
Son, we're getting fat deals at Dorder Trade City today, son. At Dorder Trade City. All right, this would be a good opportunity to come over here and help Benjamin with a nice tailwind, son. Oh-ee-ay, tailwind. Oh-ee-oh, tailwind. All the JPEG grinding will get in with another tailwind. Do-do-do-do. Oh, yeah. Mirri licking her lips. Licking her cute cat lady lips?
Not bad at all. I can do this.
Uh-huh. Think you're the big man, do you? Oh, maybe he'll drop that longbow. Longbow Johnson. Isn't that what that cat used to say that got real famous on the internet?
Right.
Just keep trying to get Benjamin cheered up. Remember, he's got them expensive spells. I want him to learn how to turn people into frogs.
The fruit of my labors.
Where am I needed?
Oh, here we go. Re-equip the chemist ability. Sure. I'll say 50 JP. All right, all that's left is for Freya to make it upstairs to that box. Pop. That's how I repay your kindness, sir.
I believe in you.
I believe in you beating the dog shit out of me. Because I know I deserve it. All right, what do we got today? I mean, that's not bad. I can put it on Tommy. We found Tommy some nice clothes on a corpse we created, son. He don't mind.
Die here.
Tommy ain't picky. Unless it comes to Little Debbie Cake selection, son. Then he's a diehard Star Crunch purist. He'll be a Star Crunch purist. He's got Swiss rolls in his eyes, son. You're like, that doesn't make sense. Really? My impromptu cover of one stanza of a Foreigner song based on Little Debbie Cakes. Didn't make sense, huh? Well, damn. Next time I'll try a little bit harder there, Sparky. You do that, Uncle Tenfey. Next, I want to talk to you about all your rat and cat lady references. Fine, I'll turn those down too. No, that's not what I meant. I was hoping you'd go in the other direction.
You can count on me.
I must keep moving forward. I can do this.
Okay. Now it's just a matter of how long we want to sit here and give this guy hope. He's like, don't you do that. Don't you give me hope that I'll get the chance to beat your ass. Oh. You don't get a potion till I hit you at least twice.
One step at a time.
Twice hit and once potioned, as they say. Oh yeah.
Onward and upward.
She's skyrocketing through night school, son.
I believe
Then she can go to night court. Doot 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 doot. Figure I'll give you all a little night court as a treat, son. Harry S. Blanket looking at his second monitor. Wondering when them hack frauds are going to get his VCR repaired. Oh yeah, he's getting JP for days, baby. JP for days. JP Wentworth. 877 levels now, son. It's my job experience and I need it now.
I've learned a great deal.
it's time.
Do you have a structured settlement that says in 10 years you'll finally be leveled up high enough to be a calculator?
Where am I needed?
I don't really think I'm going to dabble in calculations this playthrough. Maybe like as a joke towards the end, but I don't know. I feel like they've done enough to make the game streamlined enough. Maybe in tactician mode, that's when you got to bust out the calculator. They have a new advanced job class you can unlock called Graphing Calculator, and their final ability is to have Doom installed on them.
Better than ever.
Or Drug Wars. I've never actually played Drug Wars, but apparently from people I've heard, if you had a TI-83, you were required to have Drug Wars.
What's my next move?
Keep hitting Ramza! This guy's a Ramza must die purist. He's going to make it happen by any means. That's right, keep hitting Benjamin. He loves it. Well, not from you.
Nice.
Anytime you should talk to Freya and Mirri, and anytime you're going to hit me, let them step in. They've been focusing a lot of anger into their bodies lately, so I know it'll have extra piss and vinegar in it when they kick my ass, son. I don't want to wake up for 2 days. You're like, damn, they beat you that bad? Nah, it's just I wasn't getting enough oxygen, son. From where they were smothering me. I won't go into any details about which parts of their body they used to do that, but Tenfey Ultra programming. It doesn't even have to be my birthday, son. Tenfey Ultra means every day's my birthday
My turn.
when you're watching a Tenfey video.
How's this?
I could be fast forwarding this shit. It's so addictive grinding in these games like this. Like, this is one of the reasons why I love this game and spent so many hours playing it in my life, is it's just so satisfying to make those numbers go up, son, and feel meters. You can't beat her when you feel that meter, son. Plus, it's just fun to hit Ramza with a stick. He needs a bit of humbling. This is Act 1 Ramza, son. Ramza must learn. I'm not even paying attention to how much JP the crowd has and how much further I want to push them. I suppose we could do that right now. All right. So, as far as your nightly duties and abilities, you're up to 675. Rend weapon would be good. Equip swords, but we're going to keep her over on the martial side for the most part. So I'm not as worried about the equip abilities. Plus, I would want her to have gain JP up most of the time anyway. So, after this fight, we could teach her Rend weapon. Rend power's good when you're in one of these random battles where you want to grind. You could rend the foe's power and speed so low that they never get turns. So, there's that. There's that. And, oh, we got the monk. It's a good thing. Somebody's getting time-maged, probably. A certain self-indulgent somebody who's currently recording a Let's Play style video. Going on and on about furry waifus. You're like, man, I just don't know who he's talking about. No, that's your friend. Once again, you're watching this video with your friend who's not familiar with Tenfey. You're like, what could he be talking about? What waifus could it be? I ain't never played no Final Fantasy, and I ain't never played no Magic the Gathering. Did you watch SWAT Cats? Hell yeah, I watched SWAT Cats. You remember Deputy Mayor Calico Briggs? Hell yeah, I remember Callie Briggs. There you go, son. Did you watch Rescue Rangers? Son, it offends me that you asked if I've watched Rescue Rangers. You remember Gadget Hack Wrench? You mean the main character?
Right.
She hung out with those other guys that sometimes got the spotlight? Well, there you go.
I believe in you.
Now you know the fundamentals of what Tenfey's going on about. We would have also accepted Cleo of the Cadillac Cats and Mrs. Brisby. All right, let's take a look at Mirri's status, which counts as her status. All right, we're not going to worry about getting like aim plus 20. You would have to have like already like paralyzed or put the opponent to sleep. Speed surge, son. Whenever she gets hit, she gets quick. It's expensive. Also, archers hate her. Concentration would be really good. Jump. It's not bad. Eddie Van Halen. Son, the wrecking machine called. Said, get your fucking back off of me. And she's also learned lots of other fun supplemental abilities. She's going in another direction than Freya is. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, say no more. You're like, I wish you'd say no more. Can't find one bloody long play of this game. I got to listen to you run your mouth. I like to think there's one guy out there who's doesn't understand just how many videos there are on the internet of people playing video games, especially videos with no commentary whatsoever. And so he thinks watching Tenfey videos is the only way to see video games on YouTube. You're like, you're describing me? What? It's like that time in the fan costume commentary on Homestar Runner. That guy with the awkward mustache, son. He was basically Homestar Runner. Somebody was saying some edgy Shadow the Hedgehog shit I was talking over with a Homestar Runner reference, which always takes priority. Let's see what Benjamin Sweetheart Honey's up to. As far as his status goes, he's getting up there towards time maging. All right, he's got 842 JP. So we could turn people into frogs, or we could turn them into corpses. God, I wonder how often that would actually hit. We could also make them poisoned enemies. Magic boost would be good for when we really want to get into doing lots of damage after we've gained our JP. So we want to learn that. And we don't get any kind of magic walk or anything. Of course, we could also get big magics too. It would be satisfying to have one big magic spell. That would be 500. If he gets up to 900, but then we can't turn people into frogs. I don't think we need the level 3 spells in Act 1. So let's get him to 900 at the very least. At the very least, son.
One step at a time.
Just to give him something to look forward to.
Better than ever.
Okay, I've got to get used to playing with the right shoulder button just held down, so that it's always fast forwarding when I'm doing this self-indulgent leveling shit. Like how the enemy just went around the corner and hit. It's like you don't even pay attention to me. It's like, why am I even here? He's having another Gummy Goo crisis. I can't believe I managed to bring up Gummy Goo in 2 separate Tenfey videos in a row. So, next thing we'll be discussing the controversy of the Amazing Digital Circus finale coming out in theaters 2 weeks before it comes out on the internet, son. You're just going to have to go live in a cave in the woods to not get spoiled. All right, he's almost up to 1,000. If he's almost up to 1,000, maybe we could just let him get enough. Don't stop till he's had enough. Once again, that's when Freya and Mirri are taking turns disciplining him. Every plot battle's not going to be like this. Here at the beginning of the game, we're getting this out of the way early, so that way we could just enjoy the game later. Like, okay, Tenfey, your final post-birthday gift is I'll pretend to believe that lie. Thank you, Tenfey viewer. All I have is your suspension of disbelief.
My turn. Here.
I'm ready.
Just look each other in the eye. This archer's like, I don't understand the group dynamic. Why do you keep letting that mage heal if you just want to beat the shit out of him? I just don't know what went wrong. Alright, go ahead and take your action. Everybody wants a piece of the action.
I'm in your debt.
Yeah, after I beat you in the head. Okay, now I'm finally ready to look at his status once again. Alright, so he's 900. So past the 900, we've got like 300 extra. Well, shit, we might as well get him to 1400 so that we get everything. It's only after we get everything that we can do anything. I think that's what Tyler Durden said. You are not a beautiful and unique snowflake. You are the same generic party member as everyone else. The first rule of Tenfey spending an hour grinding is we do not talk about Tenfey spending an hour grinding. It only take him like a couple more actions to get there, you crowd. See, he's practically there. He's practically there. Oh, this could have been edited out, but I wouldn't have been here running my mouth. That's the Tenfey experience. That's the Tenfey difference. You don't get with other Let's Play videos of that style. Okay, Benjamin's next action is going to be to slay the enemy. And that will end the fight. He'll probably somehow manage to get the accolade of most important in the battle, which will be the biggest lie of all that we all have to pretend to believe.
My turn. I can do this.
He's been hyping himself up this whole time while this poor crippled man hobbled around us taking pot shots. I think Icy Hail is coming. Oh, I finally got another pop-up. So if we told him to do another action now, he would cancel out casting his spell, so he got a turn before his spell got a turn, because we made him so fast. What is his current speed? It's that little man running like the wind over there to the right of him, underneath the boot stomping and the cha-ching question mark bouncing off the water. I think that's what those represent. I see London, I see Hail, I see a big-ass magic spell. Yes, sir. All the work. Oh no, Ramza stole all the accolades, son. Ramza stole everything from us.
We know you're of the brigade. There's no use hiding it. Out with it. What have you done with the Marquis? Where are you holding him? You were with your commander, Weegraf, when we came upon you. 'Twould seem he cast you off as a lizard would its tail. Where has he gone? Where is your den? Mayhap a beating would loosen your tongue.
Enough, Argath!
Listen well. A great host, with the Order at its van, prepares a sweeping campaign that will bring to book your Turncloak Brigade. You will die. You will be hunted down to the last and slaughtered like the swine you are. For such is brigandry's reward. But you, pig, are a lucky one. Tell us what we wish to know, and you may yet keep your bacon. So, where is Weegraf?
How the bloody hell should I know?
I'll not bear your ribald tongue, rogue. Learn to guard it if you've not have it cut from your throat.
I am no rogue.
Tell that to the men you've robbed.
You nobles, sir, are all the same. You think every man born outside a castle's walls less than human. We fought for this kingdom at the peril of our very lives, yet the moment that the war was ended, you turned us out into the streets. What do you think makes you so special? Birth? Blood? What difference does it make?
You kidnap men for ransom, then dare ask the difference between us?
No, the Marquis's kidnapping was no plan of Weegraff's.
What?
He would never hold a man for ransom. Such a lowly act. It goes against all we believe in.
Then who was it? Someone kidnapped the Marquis Elmdor de Limbury.
Speak. If not you, then on whom would you pin the deed?
It was Gustav.
Who is Gustav?
Gustav Margrave, Lieutenant Commander of the Dead Men.
So the Corpse Brigade was behind the kidnapping?
No! We're not like Gustav. We fight to end the aristocracy, not to become it. To be treated as equals, as the men of honor we are.
What do maggots know of honor?
That's enough, Argath!
So where is this Gustav?
In the Samrat siege.
Sandrat?
You are not of Galleon. Small wonder you've not heard of them. Sandrats are unique to the Zeklaus Desert, north of Dorta.
Your point being?
Do any villages lie in the desert?
Villages? No. At least, not anymore. But the Desertmen once built a settlement by an oasis, and its ruins remain.
Then that's where we'll find Gustav and the Marquis.
Aye, like as not.
How can you be so certain?
Asich is a Sandrat's burrow. It's home.
Hmm?
Yeah, Argoth. Learn some damn biology, son. Too busy kicking people in the face. Learn nothing about nothing. Okay, let's see the fruits of our labor, son. Let's see how these ladies girded their loins at last battle and how it paid off. I'm gonna teach you rend weapon. Ooh. We were gonna do rend weapon and power and speed, I believe. Power and speed. Ooh. Ooh. All right, now we can make her a monk. A warrior who is skilled at unarmed combat, son. Catch these rat hands, son. She can learn the Cyclone. The blue Cyclone, son. Ray Stevens sweating. Once Bill gets a hold of a chair. Recover HP upon moving. First strike. We can hit them first. If you get critical, you just get your HP back, or you could just fucking counterattack. Also, Brawler just lets you punch no matter what. It's like the Bare Hands ability in Final Fantasy V, which is basically Final Fantasy Tactics if Final Fantasy Tactics was just Final Fantasy. You're like, I want to say that that's not true, but it makes too much sense. Damn you, Uncle Tenfey. Damn you. Change job. Oh, yeah. God, Freya would look so cool in that outfit. Okay, so we're going to give you everything you currently already have. Hooray! What do you mean you can't wear a feathered cap, son? How are you going to declare what's macaroni or not, son? The British all be giggling and tittering. Okay, let's see. We want to give you concentration. Probably jump +1 would be the best other thing to give you. Ooh. So she can get around the map. You've got to jump around the overworld map. Let's go ahead and make you a thief. A nimble warrior who excels at thievery. Son, she's already stolen my heart and my gil. Actually, steal heart is an ability. So there's that. There's that. Son, she can get all kinds of advanced movements and jumping. Son, ooh.
I shall give my all.
Mirri could totally rock that outfit, even with the bandana. Although it'd probably need holes in it for her cute cat ears. Obviously. Still keep JP boost on you early on. Yeah, let's go ahead and get her some jumps, son. Make Freya jealous. Is that how that works? Yes, in my fan fictions universe. Okay, remember they were going to learn abilities from other jobs too. Such as... Counter, no, it was parry. We wanted her to learn parry. Could Mirri become a Beastmaster? There's no way to know. The Bum's Rush. Alright. Oh yeah, here we go. We wanted her to learn Richard Parry's Busy World. Look how much Black Mage JP she has just from Benjamin. Son, constantly talking about it when they're hanging out. Talking about how cool magic is. He's that guy in that main picture you see at like the sports game. The dude in the stand sitting next to the chick, and he's like explaining something, and he has his hand held up, and she's just kind of staring straight ahead. That's Benjamin talking to Mirri about black magic. She's not a black magic woman. Okay. Boom. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right. Ramza himself. Yes. Ramza must learn. We can finally get him focus. That's a good thing. Let's do that. Boom. Sab. Oh no, the secret screen. The psychic screen. We might as well give him Rush. Counter tackle could be quite useful. Ooh. The evasive stance. Nah, we ain't got to worry about shit like that. What kind of fun backup abilities you learning today, Ramza? Treasure hunting? Echo Urban? We'll probably turn him into a knight at some point. Oh yeah, we'll just get him parry. Counter tackle ain't shit. Richard Parry called. Save that for concentration. We could make Ramza a magic boy. He was just inspired by watching Benjamin beat the shit out of him last match. He's like, perhaps I might dabble in some magicry at some point in the future. You're like, his voice changed so drastically. So drastically. Alright, let's go ahead and give you parry. He could still have throw item. He's going to be in all the plot battles, and so are the waifus. Okay, buddy. The man of the hour. Let's get you magic power. Ooh. Yeah, this is too, like, specific. If you're going into a battle with a lot of casters, it can be useful, but... Okay, what big level 3 magic are we going to learn after we learn how to turn people into frogs, of course? You might call that a waste, but... Oh, I would love to poison them, too. And declare that they be poisoned. Poisoned assholes. Yeah, probably a big Firaga. Thundaga, if we do that too much... No, wait, that's Thundara. I was going to make a joke about the Thundercats showing up, son. Specifically, Cheetara from the 2011 reboot. Let's just get big fire magic. The big rock fire magic, son. We dream about it. We'll become a time mage someday. I would like to learn haste here early on, but if we equip time magic as his sub ability, I'm thinking I could just change him into a time mage.
Very good indeed.
He won't have item for the time being, but he will have powerful black magic. Of course, we're going to do a grinding battle, so he probably wants to keep item for now. I know what I'm doing. Don't think that I'm completely fucking lost. Oh, Chris has the oak staff. The old oaken staff technique. You wouldn't really have learned anything because you crowd weren't in that last battle. They're like, yeah, we know. Whose fault is that? All right, we're going to go do another fun generic party member fight. So let's make sure they're all equipped real good and nice. Menus are fun. Okay, so far so good in the neighborhood. Plus we could visit the Trade City of Dorter.
Welcome.
They might have even more cool stuff, like more oaken staffs and rods. More shields, more plumed hats. Oh, you guys don't sell anything cool. I can't believe I talked this place up. I can't believe I used to think this place was cool. They'll have more stuff later on in the
Are you
game.
happy, anything?
I might bit later on in the game.
May I help with all talk catch your eye?
Yeah, I don't think I need any of this other shite right this moment. I guess we do need another one of these for old
May I
Benjamin.
buy
Old tall hat Benjamin, they call him.
What is it?
Big hat Benjamin, son. He'll go crazy. Just like Big Hat Loden and strip asshole naked and run through the library screaming about he's a tiger man on the inside, son. Just like Big Hat Logan with his dragon Sona. Like, I want to be mad about that, but it's so, like, relevant to Dark Souls and such in character conversation for Big Hat Logan that I can't get mad, son. I can't get mad. All right, let's take a fun little journey over here. I want to get this crowd just a little bit of experience. Okay, so it can also be like, hey, do you want to fight? Because I didn't click. No, wait, I did specifically click on that space. I'm learning so much about the game. I need more little pop-ups, damn it.
Understood. Certainly.
We will triumph.
It's time.
It's time.
I started fast forwarding because I realized I don't believe. Hold on, get off the screen. I don't believe I actually taught Benjamin haste, did I? Nah, I didn't. No, I didn't. So, back to the overworld map. The answer lies in the heart of not remembering incredibly basic things. Ugh. There we go. Just pretend it's the same level of epicness.
Leave this to me.
To the front.
It's time.
Certainly.
Forward.
Oh man, we had apoplexy last time. Now we got to deal with this relaxing music. Boys, you crowd me in a coma. You're like, well, I'm watching this while lying in bed, Uncle Tenfey, so just get me the rest of the way. She's already leveled up monk, son. You gonna come over here and peck Benjamin? I knew you couldn't resist. My big floppy pants, son. Like when you go in the options in Pseudo Regalia and decide to make the game worse by putting big old pants on Sybil. Professional outfits only, please. There's no way to do that without hitting you. We need Tommy to get some damn turns. At some point. Yeah, I could have set this party up better. Let's move. Yeah, here we go. That's my secret cap. I always remember that I can walk through teammates. Yeah, magic doesn't get many verticalities in its radius, does it? And you can protect yourself. 51%. I guess he does only have 50 faith. That's the problem with only having 50 faith. 48. See, she's got that 69 faith, which means she gets all the healing magics. All the healing magics. You just throw a rock at Chris, he'll love it.
I'll not be defeated.
And you can come over here and hit the Shuckapa. Pop. I wondered if you were going to counter, like the petty asshole you are. Hasty makes wasty. Now let's cast some buffs that's real tasty. Oh yeah, we're shimmering and shuffling at double speed. Oh, I didn't think about that. And it missed her too. All we did was help the chocobo. Good thing this is a grinding battle, which means the more turns it takes, the more we learn. The more we learn. If I go down there and just pin that chocobo in, we can just wail on him. That seems like a good thing to do. Pop! Choco pop.
Whatever it takes.
And then Tommy can provide additional assistance
You've not
from
to fear.
above. All right, next up, we could just haste all three of them. It doesn't even matter if the chocobo gets extra turns now. Will that hit both of them? It will. The tile, not the unit. It makes a difference to me, damn it. And why don't you reward him with a rock upside the head? Since you're both caster boys. There we go. At least we made one of them ladies hasty. Once I learn how to mediate. Choco Cure! I think we've discovered an infinite grind hack. Because this chocobo can't go nowhere. And these ladies can't stop kicking his ass. Everybody wins. Like Sinope. Right? Like a... Jesus, the two of you drew very different lots when it came time to be named. I got fundamentals, which means I can rush your ass. Oh. Work it, baby.
My time is now.
You could just throw a rock.
My aim is true.
Tommy's tickled to death. He deserves to be. All right, time magic. Haste. There we go. Oh my god.
I can get even stronger.
It's tough being a mage early game, son. Here, let's cast Protect on Ben. That way when we throw rocks at him, we won't feel as bad. Son, he without sin. First stone. Oh, look who can't hit nothing, because those ladies have got parries. Those ladies got parries. We're about to get carried, because those ladies got parries. God, Tommy ain't even got gain JP up, son. He's roughing it. Rough trigger. Why can't any magic land? God damn it. It's the problem with having low faith. Nobody believes in Jesus anymore. I can steal 42 gear. Ooh, that chocobo. It's probably from people riding on his back and like change comes out of their pockets as you're jangling around and get stuck in his feathers. That's obviously what it was. I'm hasting that damn Catwoman. Oh, Lord, give me strength. I don't have enough MP anymore. Oh, Lord, help us. Sinful, sinful children of Ivalice, I'm telling you. Just nothing you can do with them, son. Nothing you can do with them. I could hit him with a Cyclone. I don't know how much damage it would do, and I don't want to kill him. At least not graveyard dead. Okay, he's going to Choco Cure this time. I can feel it. Oh, yeah. Keep us strong as we beat your ass all day long. I guess I could actually cure Ben as a joke.
Whatever it takes. My aim is true.
Where am I needed?
She's so tickled.
Surprised myself.
Practically to death. Is this gonna miss? No, but it ain't gonna hit for much. How much HP are you at now? He's at even less than last time. Okay, I gotta be careful. That rush could have killed him. And then all of my machinations. Here, Tommy, you're missing 3 HP. We can't have that. We can't have that. It's embarrassing. Work it, baby, with that Choco Cure. Piera, Piano, Paisano. Multipon. Now I'm going to throw out a blue cyclone, son. Everything within a 360-degree radius is getting smacked. It's getting smacked like the back of Benjamin's head with a rock, son. Charlie Brown, second monitor. Oh, I forgot you're hasted. I forgot we wasted that hasted. Here it comes. Oh, damn it. He's on a slightly different plane once again. Verticality is the enemy of the Final Fantasy Tactician, son. Of the Final Fantasy Tactician. I like how the whole fight has been the other enemies trying to get over here. While we grind on this chocobo, son. Choco grind. Yeah, once again, I can't just hit her. As a joke, I'm gonna once again try to do that. Why don't you just punch the smug fucking goblin in the face? Forgot about that. Motherfuckers act like they forgot about evasion, son. Just like Dre. Okay, this guy's gonna get protection cast on him too, because I always forget about magical radiuses and all that fun shit.
I hear the winds.
We can at least let Tommy catch a bit of that magic goodness. Oh, okay. Verticality saved us this time. And at least one onion boy actually accepted the buff. What a rare treat. Hey, idiot. I talk nonsense and carry a big stick, motherfucker. What are you gonna do about it? Oh, you're lucky that it's not my turn. Yeah, you go over there. Oh, I dodged them beaks for weeks and weeks. Okay, yeah, he's too weak. Oh, so weak, my friend. Point blank rock throwing. Oh no, he's real sad. He might have to heal us all now. He might have to heal us all. I should have thrown a rock. That was my bad. That was my bad. Loads of money. Loads of choco beaks. Let's see. I guess we'll just keep hitting you in the face with a shillelagh. It's a good thing. He's tickled to death. All day, every day, baby. We've set up an impenetrable fortress of grinding. Blindness. What a hateful fucking thing to do, somebody. I'm telling you. Weapon parry. You didn't choco cure? Really, man? Also, we could use salve on ourselves to not be blind anymore. A rare use of a rare ability.
Onward and upward.
Onward and upward, son. She's talking about how she wants to gain some verticality in her next job upgrade. Which involves different... I've got an old-fashioned piece of paper in front of me with the job chart. So, Monk is just one step along the way. Let's just put it that way. How's that? It sounds real wise, right? That's what I was going for, was sounding real wise.
One step at a time.
Steal that gil, and our pockets we will fill. Hey, idiot. What you get for trying to Final Fantasy 6 jokes there. I saved my sentence where my brain stopped working by parlaying into a reference. The Tenfey experience, son, and it tickled Tommy to death. Hey, idiot! Enjoy hell! Oh, somehow he's survived just the cusp of hell. Finally, somebody woke up to Choco justice and threw out that Choco cure we've been waiting for. There you go. It perfectly encapsulates Tommy and Chris's relationship. You wander off. You think I can't find you with my shillelagh? I do love how he gets mad and counterattacks that. He's like, oh, that's my fucking money. Throw stone. Son, he's still kicking. Somehow, shillelagh justice will find you.
You're mine now.
He even got the crit and did a little dance. That's how you know it was real. That's how you know it was real. Real fucking stupid. Like, once again, he's just describing the Tenfey experience. I always click on the wrong one. I'm so used to throw stone being his fundamental ability that I just expect it to be the first one. He's so free of sin.
Forward.
Oh yeah. God, it's so fucking satisfying. See, this Ramza Must Die didn't have as much as this because I did that between the battles, because Ramza Must Die was like just the battles, right? Am I misremembering Ramza Must Die?
Still in the fight.
Tenfey must rewatch. How long is Ramza Must Die? Because I know it starts out with real short episodes. That was the real short episodes era of Tenfey. The golden age of Tenfey, some would call it. Where does the golden age of Tenfey, the silver age of Tenfey, and then the postmodern age of Tenfey, where do they start and begin? No, I know a better way of putting it. When does Dragon Ball era Tenfey end and Dragon Ball Z era Tenfey begin? And then when did we switch from Dragon Ball Z era Tenfey to Dragon Ball Super era Tenfey, where we currently seem to find ourselves? So, what specific video or series mark those change in epochs? What will the next evolution of Tenfey be? I guess the Tenfey AI. Artificial Ten-telligence. Alright, Benjamin is the one doing all the work as far as the non-chocobo enemies. And God bless him for it. Chris's main goal is to learn the holy spell. And unfortunately there are no bats in this game because his second goal would be to cast the holy spell on a bat. This was an inside joke between me, him, and Tommy in Final Fantasy XI, son. But I'll let you all exist on the cusp of it. Existing on the cusp of an indecipherable inside joke, son, might also count as the Tenfey experience. Here, you can catch damn rock for once. So we really could just stay here for hours and hours in this satisfying combat in which we find ourselves ensconced. So, in the state of ensconced in Milwaukee. So, Mike's the class. Second monitor. Of course, when I said old-fashioned piece of paper, which you can hear me rustling around, it's got the job class chart on it, so we already had Mike's the Colossus rapt attention. And we had Rich Evans's because Harry S. Plinkett. Like, I thought Mike's the Colossus was Mr. Plinkett. Boys, sounds like you don't watch Half in the Bag for the right reasons, son. Watching Half in the Bag for the lore. That's when you know you've hit rock bottom, son. They don't do like lore skits anymore.
Excellent.
It's like how Batman doesn't dance anymore. And how come Red Letter Media doesn't do skits anymore? I mean, they kind of do. They stand there and depressingly name movies that are going to come out that have, like, dumb names, and they just kind of, like, look at the camera. I guess that kind of counts as doing a skit. What are next? Fuck you, it's January. God, fuck you, it's January. That's the culmination of Red Letter Media nonsense. The whole channel should just be a clip of Jay exclaiming excitedly, "Fuck you, it's January!"
I must act.
How much money have we stole during this fight? One of you mercantile types that have been watching this with your adding machine at the ready will have to let me know.
I'll not be defeated.
Now's my chance.
7. Is 7 what damage you did? Look at you thinking you're going to take down Benjamin. Just over there, 1v1 and Time Mage versus Goblin. And that Chocobo's stacking heals, and he's tickled to death with himself. Tickled to death, one would say. Tell you what, just as a joke, go help Ben kill this goblin. E without sin, idiot. You're like, I think throwing a rock at someone's head and calling them an idiot might count as a sin. Yeah, it's a sin if you miss. Oh, double that shit. I'm going to get my MP back. MP back. MP back. I'm going to give a magic attack. Magic attack. Magic attack.
Nothing to fear. You're mine.
He made like a Metroid noise.
Now.
How is Tommy doing? I guess we can stop to look at the fundamentals. All right, he's got him some good JP. We're going to want all the standard abilities, so that's 550. And he definitely wants focus, because if anyone can get angry and have hate in their heart and use it to deal more melee damage, it's Tommy. So we're going to need 750. God, I don't think we can get Tommy up to 750 in a fight like this where we don't have Brahmsa here to tailwind him, so he gets multiple turns. We might have to take Tommy into a plot battle, which means we'd have to leave Benjamin. Then who would be behind Freya? Who would be giving Freya all that rear support she needs? Son. Yeah, you're real fucking tickled, ain't you? Sinless! Run down the Abbey! He's on holy fire! Oh, we're getting big rushes.
Onward and upward.
We need to haste Tommy. That's our current prerogative. I realize. What's his? He's got 68%. Tommy would do that just to hurt me. Son, just like that time in the Resident Evil 3 remake, Tenfey. I could see it in my brain mind. We're in the hospital and I'm running around as Jill, like dealing with hunters and shit. And Tommy's talking about them taking lightning from Final Fantasy 13, a game series which deeply hurts my heart. And talking about if Square Enix gave her Freya Crescent's outfit as a DLC, and then he had the heart to invoke Mirri Cat Warrior, who counts as a Cat Warrior, son. I'm telling you, it's the kind of thing that hurts you. Only a good friend, like an onion boy, such as Tommy, can hurt you so properly. Oh, he's tickled. He made that Chocobo sad. So I think the higher her speed is, the more she steals. So if we wanted to farm a lot of gil, we could get into a fight where Ramza's there to like max her speed out. And then just have her constantly steal from the same enemy. It's a good way to stack cheddar early on. Let's see if I can haste me and Chris. Need to be able to cast it in a spot where it won't also let that goblin walk over there and do some of his bullshit. So, if I could move behind Chris. Let the white mage tank when you're casting powerful time magics. Oh yeah. You're about to see rock throwing like you read about, son. You think Deep's Monthly wouldn't cover throwing stone? That's the fundamental basics. Chris ain't catching them goblin hands. You crowd lost your mind.
Sense is keen. I have you.
The quicker we can get him to sad status, the sooner he'll start Choco curing. Point blank! Every time Chris throws a stone and gets tickled to death, it's so true to life. It's so true to life.
I'm ready.
I like how all three onion boys are hasted
How to proceed.
and just leveling amongst themselves. He can't hit it, which means he has to quit it. Oh no, Tommy's no longer excited and he just can't hide it. Ooh! Even knocked him away, son. Even knocked him away. It would be satisfying to let Chris finish him off. But I also love hitting goblins over the head with a giant stick, and I want the Goblin Slayer to think I'm cool. I want him to think when he says Soka after I talk to him, I want him to genuinely mean it. Nothing hurts more than getting a half-hearted Soka from the Goblin Slayer. You're like, hey man, I saw a goblin the other day and I didn't do nothing, but I ran away and didn't fuck with it. The Goblin Slayer doesn't even know how to react. Okay, we gotta move Chris now. Because he's not able to hit people properly with stones. He's not able to bring Gary Oldman stones. We need to get another stack of haste on that boy. Of course, Chris's would have extra piss and extra vinegar in them, since he has the least sin. The first, last, and every stone does so much damage when you're so sin-free. We didn't quite get him down to sad Choco status. Yeah, I was going to say that won't hit Freya, will it? All right, Tommy, I'm going to need you to think about Jesus just for a little bit. It is Sunday when I'm recording this. And let this haste into your heart.
Thank you.
Son, now you can run your ass to Sunday school. Checkmate. Sunday fun day. You got to go in the sewers and skateboard and dodge Elvis Presley and flip a bunch of light switches that piss Mike Matei off. And then blow some guy's face up. These are all true Sunday fun day things that happen all the time, boys. They happen all the time. All right, I'm finally ready to enter my hold R1 the entire time phase of this nonsense I've put you crowd through. I realized I might kill him with another dash attack. Hit him with a dash attack.
Much appreciated.
It was all a ploy to get Tommy out of the premier healing them waifu spot, son. The waifu healing spot. All right, Tommy is not even close to approaching where we want him to be. Jesus. When Freya throws a rock at you, she means it, son. She means it. I guess potion yourself. I keep forgetting Benjamin doesn't have throw stone. That's his limitation. I think he's the only one in this fight that can't throw rocks, son. It's a failure. A fundamental character failure. And we did pick the worst time because we don't have Ramza to yell up Tommy's speed and he doesn't have gain JP up. I guess we don't have to get all those abilities in one fight. What should we focus on? Gain JP up. So 250. If we get him to 550, I'll be happy. I'll be happy, and we can get on with our lives. You're like, oh, so you're just going to edit the fight down to when you're up to that point? Oh, Tenfey viewer. Sometimes I forget how sweet and naive you are. It's adorable.
Forward.
Oh, Every time. Every time. Whoosh, whoosh. Missed both of them. How wonderful. How wonderful. All right, Tommy just needs a couple more turns so that I don't burn the goodwill of everyone watching. How much would she do with just a fucking punch? So fucking satisfying. That tickled her to death, and she deserved it. We don't have enough. If that other goblin could turn into a crystal so I could get my time magic back, I could haste Tommy instead of wasting the turn like I did earlier because I panicked. It was like a panic order at a restaurant. I panicked, just cast haste so that Benjamin wouldn't waste a turn. There we go. Woohoo, just what I needed. So the dash doesn't let them counter, I believe. So that's one of the main benefits to dashing. And you get past their, like, defenses, generally. Alright. Tommy and Chris continue to throw rocks at each other. And it continues to be completely in character. Damn it. Alright, we'll get him on the next turn, lads. I probably need to make them face away, because there's a chance... I clicked the button too fast. There's a chance that they'll evade if they're facing each other when it comes to throwing rocks for JP. Like dancing for a GF, son. Squall Lionheart, second monitor. Okay. Alright, let's get right about here and make Tommy the fast Tommy. This makes Tommy the hasty Tommy.
Excellent.
Also, Freya. I might have showed a bit of favoritism on who I focused the spell on more now that I'm thinking about it. Here, there's your reward. Once again, getting smacked by Mirri or Freya. Genuinely a reward. I'm more tickled to death than that chocobo is. I always wanted to do that. I've been itching to do it. Throw out a big old Cyclone haymaker.
Come on.
Slobber knocker technique. He's still not Choco Curing, so. Alright, now I can hit all three of us with the haste that makes waste. Oh. God damn it, Tommy! So obstinate. Just start focusing up for when you finally end that damn chocobo. We need to heal Mirri. Now that I'm thinking about it. Unfortunately, our white mage is out of magic. All he can do is throw rocks. He wouldn't have it any other way.
How to proceed?
Here we go. All right, Tommy is at the point we need him to be, so we might be ready to almost think about working towards ending the fight. If this haste lands, we'll continue. See, I had to give Tommy incentive. So, if he can't possibly disappoint anybody, then it doesn't count as a Tommy technique.
Where am I needed?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Just right. Just right. Oh, the Choco Cures keep coming. And they don't stop coming. All right. Punch! Big punch, Freya. All right. If Freya manages to punch that stupid Chocobo to death before it can save itself, we'll end the fight. How close is he to where we wanted him to be? We got to at least keep going until the haste runs out. Son, we don't want to waste that hasty. How are we going to make our food real tasty, son? The elf boy hero. Turn it off his second monitor.
It's up to me.
And everyone's having such a good time, especially you, the Tenfey watching audience. Plus, you could just fast forward, honestly. Honestly, that's one of the reasons why I just released my videos in these big giant chunks. I know it's probably not good for like discoverability and shit, but I'm also like, well, they could just fucking watch it however they want to. There are buttons that let you do things on YouTube. I've seen them. I've seen them. The YouTube buttons. Oh, son, we finally brought it to an end. Who was MVP? Fingers crossed. Ah, god damn it. Anytime it's me, it's wrong. It's wrong. All right, one of you crowd's going to have to do the math. How much gear did I enter this fight with? And I only got 2,600 from winning. So you could do the maths and tell me how much I stole. Tell me how much I stole. Oh, yeah. I think we're ready. She's got so much monk, JP. It's ridiculous. Counter would be fantastic. Having her just gain life as she walks around would be neat. Out of all of these abilities, Chakra is super good because it gives you MP back. So I'm going to grab that right to start with. Aura Blast and Shockwave are both good because they're ranged. Aura Blast is just a ranged attack, and Shockwave goes in a line, although it's affected by verticality, so you got to be prepared for things like that. And that leaves us enough to get counterattack. Counterattack. Ooh. And Brawler if we wanted it. And Purification. Remove status elements for one. Okay. That would be a good thing to have. Alright, cool. She's monking it up. Now she needs to be a Geomancer for just a little bit. Just a little bit, probably. Dragoon is down there. Which means Mirri. Ironically, Mirri could become a Dragoon. You have to level Thief to level 4 to get to Dragoon. So we're going to have to eventually take Freya down the Archer Thief path. And Geomancer will put Freya towards the other half of her job. Think of Freya from Final Fantasy IX and the two things she's famous for, son. Being a Dragoon and being a dancer. Spoilers, I just went ahead and said it. So in that case, let's go ahead and make you an archer. Let's see, is there anything? She has 200. We'll just save up for concentration. So I'm not going to worry about actually learning any archer abilities. They're just a meme anyway. They're just a meme anyway. All right, can you learn anything from these other jobs that everybody else was doing shit in? All right, we'll just save that for later. She's even more black magic somehow. Okay, so that's all good. Mirri, Thief Warrior, who counts as a Thief Warrior. Look at these good movement abilities that we want to give her. Let's go ahead and get movement +2 before anything else. Stealing hearts will be nice. Any male human units we can steal, son. Just like Mirri Cat Warrior, who counts as a Cat Warrior, son. It's canonical. HEMOFA, although Gerard is a huge piece of shit right up there with Irontail Fratley, son. The both of them have no idea. You could still experience how to properly woo a cute anthro lady. She could have sticky fingers. She could have the gill snapper. Son, we could be gaining so much money as she gets hit as well. Assume the evasive stance. Poach is nice. When you kill monsters, you get special items that can be used later on in the game when you get like poacher shops. For the time being, we'll save up. I didn't actually plan on making Mirri a dragoon. She's working towards another advanced job that she's got to get thief to level 5. So I guess we could leave her a thief for one more fight. One more fight. All right. I don't think you've learned any new pertinent archery. Edith stifling herself and such and such. We can go ahead and give her rush. Yeah, why not? She doesn't have monk unlocked, so she can't get any of those support abilities. So I think she's good for now. Benjamin! Benjamin can be a summoner. Did we get enough for teleport? Oh, I forgot how expensive teleport is. Damn. Swift spell is also not cheap. It's almost like this is a more advanced job that we shouldn't necessarily be wandering around with just yet. The meteors will be nice too. We could even get the good haste spell that lands more often. And it has more vertical range. I don't know if it actually lands more often. It just has more vertical range. We could immobilize units and stop them. And slow them down. These are all good things. Oh yeah, he's only got 33. As far as summoner goes, yeah, we can only get Moogle so far. Moogle battle. I ain't ready to go into all that yet. So I don't know. If I try to save up for teleport, he's going to have to go into so many fights as like a time mage without anything, because I wouldn't have given him any other abilities. Let's at least give him immobilize and slow. As a joke. As a joke. And go from there. Because we would need 4,000 to get both those. Swift spell is amazing because you cash shit faster. Cash money. We could let him float. That would be kind of funny, but also a waste of JP. I go ahead and say. As far as missing Squire abilities, he could get Salve. Salve once again. Yeah, I was parry on this guy. You kidding me? You kidding me? Could give him the jumps. He might as well. Magic defense bonus generator. You're like, my favorite part of Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles, Tenfey's magical video game adventures, when he sets in the menu saying ability names for a long time. A long time. I guess we'll leave him a time mage? Nah, for plot battles, we might as well stick with our guns and do good damage. And do good damage. And if he's hanging around Freya, she can use Chakra to give him MP mech. And that's always a good thing. So let's give him time magic then. Time magics. Alright, I guess we will give him
What is it?
parry. Ooh. It says with equipped weapon, so I assume if you don't have any weapon equipped, like you're a monk, that ability won't actually do anything. Alright, Chris is so free of sin, he can learn Holy. He doesn't have nearly enough MP to cast it, but he can learn it. He can also become the Regenerator. If you're feeling dead, he'll be your Regenerator. Yeah, why not? The ability to raise the dead would be quite good. As with the ability to make them gain HP over time. Raise and Cura. And as far as any missing other abilities, as if he cared of such things, we'll just wait until he has enough for that. Movement +1. He could be a mystic, man. Umbra. Isn't that sword from the Elder Scrolls that's busted sometimes? Alright, Tommy, Bo Bommy. So, save the banana fan of faux Fommy to yourself. I'm not going to worry about getting him moved +1 just yet. He's got enough hate in his heart that he'll get to where he needs to be. He'll get to the handy house for the handy house special, son. I'm surprised he didn't kick my door open right now to explain the handy house special, because he usually does that when it's mentioned near him. Near him. Alright, Tommy, you're not currently in the active roster for this next plot battle, so Roms is going to need your stuff and things. Let's not forget, give Chris his new abilities. Give Tommy the backup weapons. He's even got a longsword of the Long Lord. Ramza gets the Iron sword. Ironic. Oh yeah, I forgot archers can equip shields when they wield a bowgun. So that's kind of neat, or at least light shields. Light and variable shields. All right, I think we've equipped everything. I think we've learned the abilities we said we were going to learn so that we don't burn. So let's get ready for the next advanced battle. I don't think they will have gotten anything new here at this outfitter. Yeah, you could buy more bow guns if you desired such a thing. But I think for the time being, we're doing all right. Oh, we got money. Oh, I forgot. I stole a bunch of shit. I mean, I procured supplies from enemies. Let's just go ahead and get up to like 40 potions. That would be cool and neat. Cool and neat. A couple of characters know like how to throw antidotes. So as a joke, let's have a couple. That's basically what I do in Final Fantasy games is I buy a couple of the restorative items to get it up to a certain like even amount and then move on. You know what? We're good. The crowd sat here and listened to me run my mouth long enough, so.
Catch your eye.
Yeah, he wouldn't have anything new. And we've already seen the state of Dorter. Living it up in the state of Dorter. But as a joke, we'll give one more glance. Okay, I think we're ready to actually advance the game's plot. You're like, my God. A true Tenfey miracle. Actual game state advancement. I'm gonna have to sit down, son, and get me something cold to drink to get me through this surprising time.
Very well. Understood.
We will triumph. Forward.
And you've heard about the Order. They mean to finish us this time.
I've heard. So what's to become of us?
I say we forget this business and run. There's naught for it.
Agreed. If we follow Wiegraf, he'll lead us only to our graves.
Aye, that much is plain. God's willing, Gustav's ransom of the Marquis will fatten our purses enough that we can quit this life for good and all. The Order! They're here!
We must silence this watch before they can raise the alarm.
All right, of course Mirri gets to go first because she's the fastest. Yeah. What is the range of Steelheart? 1, 2, 3. Can we do it through the walls? Through the walls. She's gonna take up a defensive position right here and start getting mad.
Ready.
Once again, I don't know the actual outfitting or status of Delita and Algarth. Okay, he's got rocks he could throw.
Easy prey.
That's fun. As a joke, I suppose. Oh, there's a monk in there full of juicy, juicy monk abilities. I could practically taste the crystal soul.
I'm here.
That will turn him into Lambert, the sheepish lion. Lambert is always trying to be a wild and woolly sheep, son.
Got me to contend with.
Jonathan. Interesting. Then Ramza goes last. Ramza must go last. We'll have to change the name too. Let's get over here and start speeding up some crowd. And remember, that starts with Ramza. You gotta give your speeder speed. He's got to be the speedy speed boy.
Keep moving forward.
Every advantage counts. I even impress myself.
Okay. Time magics. Haste. Ah, damn, it won't hit Ramza. That's all right. I had to place Benjamin beside Freya instead of his usual spot as her rear vanguard so that I could make sure I could hit both of us with haste and not make waste. And that would lead to quite good taste.
Nothing to fear.
She's going to be so pumped up, but by the time that crowd gets outside, she could just start mowing them down, son. Ducks in a barrel. If we haste Ramza, he can tailwind more often. And that would be quite the good thing.
Much obliged.
Mirri. 1, 2, 3. Oh. It could have almost worked. That's the key. That's the key. Oh, wait. Yeah, Freya would look fantastic in that archer's outfit. Anything that lets a furry lady's thighs breathe is fantastic. It's why the Sybil's professional outfit and pseudo regalia works so well, because it's got them fluffy thigh windows. Oh no! Argath died. Let's all get together and talk about what we hated about him the most, son. Be a long service. Delete it and the monks. Bringing back that funk. Cain. Pain. Yeah, you're pleased as fucking punch, ain't you? Pleased as fucking punch. Okay, let's do something to thin you crowd out, at the very least. I'm gonna move all the way over here. What if you were to become as a frog? Live, breed, become a frog. Frog. Son, Jax from the Amazing Digital Circus nervously glancing at his second monitor as he abstracts. Become as frogs! I told you it was worth investing in. I told you I wasn't squandering my JP. Are you ready to start killing now that you've charged up so much? Not quite. She's getting there. Plus, that knight has a chance to block it with his shield, and I don't care for that. Alright, should we try one more time to steal this monk's heart? Or maybe we could try to hit this guy. 1, 2, 3. Hit him from above. Charm from above. I could charm a frog. Did you guys charm a frog? Ooh. God, you crowd are such plebeians. Just like Gerard Caption, son. Him and Irontail Fratley both sat at the pub, sighing. Trying to decide which of them is the bigger piece of shit, son. Should invite me, I can judge. I can judge. I'm the only one who could unbiasedly judge them.
Here. The fruit of my labors.
Alright. As a joke, I guess I don't have enough mana. Okay, can I kill him with an attack? Does thunder do more damage to him? It hurts him. I need to get... Oh yeah, Freya won't have chakras. She's not currently a monk. I was going to say I need to get over there to Freya so she can give me my MP back. I didn't quite think that through. Let's see. How's our turn order to cast in a spell? Of course, that monk is going to get a turn. And that's a bad thing. So I'm thinking... we could immobilize or slow this guy. Is his name Fox with an E? That's a cool name for a dumb asshole. Alright, let's just cast Thunder on you. Thunder God Ben strikes again. Unit. We'll move over here-ish. So we never fear-ish. I've got a masterful plan. You crowd don't even know. You're like, oh, this will be some brilliance about to come out of Tenfey's mouth, I tell you. What if she could just shoot this knight in the back of the head? And then when Benjamin casts his thunder magic, he'll be quite dead. It works so good because it rhymes. Thunder!
Is this it?
We didn't quite kill him, but we demoralized him, which is basically the same thing. We killed his soul. Now he's feeling demotivated.
My turn.
Why don't you just go do all the work for this guy?
I have you now!
There can't be.
All right, all right. I'm gonna keep coming for that monk boy, son. Damn, you think 53% chance means we'd win a coin flip at some point? My God. Pop. All right, did that get her to the point? Okay, good. Good. Of course, we can't turn her into a dragoon yet because we don't have spears. We could get the knight's equipped sword ability, turn her into a dragoon with equipped sword, and she could be like Ricard, the first last dragoon. See, Tenfey's magical video game adventure, Final Fantasy II, Tenfey True Believers, Excelsior! Yeah. You think you can throw hands after you've been so sassy to me? I might be out of MP, but I ain't out of swinging this stick. It made sense in my head. Zombie. Yeah, you sitting there frogging it up. I like how you two are very bravely out here helping your comrades. Chop!
Sorry, and
All right, now they ain't got no choice but to come out here and get the shit kicked out of them. Or at least they're getting there.
Leave it to me.
Math?
Where am I needed?
Does the charm thing... I don't think it matters what direction you're coming from. I think it's just based on compatibility. Oh, even seeing her face to face wasn't enough for you, was it? Mirri hasn't gained any JP this fight because I refuse to compromise on my ridiculous ideals. Oh. Alright, we're gonna have to start moving some crowd that are capable of healing over there. You know what? You just wait.
My turn.
You just wait. Start getting Ramza in that direction. Ramza must heal yet again. He doesn't have throw off. Oh, he does. Thank God. This is why we have him, son. That's why he's the healer. He's been demoted to the healer. That time I was reincarnated in the Final Fantasy Tactics world with my cat and rat waifus and reduced the main character to a secondary healing party member would be the name of the isekai. One of you crowd made a comment to that effect of the isekai-esque nature of this particular playthrough that I enjoyed. Guess who's my good friend now? Once he learned I was into isekai anime, he's like, oh, I'm set, boys. As soon as you hit the, oh, I've been banished from the hero's party because they thought my skills was useless, but it was actually flat busted and carried everybody genre, he'll be set, boys. He'll be set. All right, I've got you right where I fucking want you now. Oh, God. And, of course, that would actually land. Let's undo that move. That's one quality of life thing I fucking love in this remaster is the ability to take a move back. I realized I don't want Freya to get the shit kicked out of her, mainly because I don't have any way to heal her right now. So, yeah, that's going to hit Ben. And in this rare instance, that's a bad thing. Okay, bowgun radius, it has to be 3 or 4 away. That's the interesting thing about bowguns. Unless you can, like, aim at somebody right on the other side of them point blank, you can't hit them point blank. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, even with his low to be hit chance, well, it's still 78%. Ooh, God damn you.
God help me.
Guess what? Idiot. He didn't block that one. He's like, well, I didn't expect a crippled black mage to swing at me. Yeah, well, that's why you lost. Get him, Freya. My monk friend's coming to help. Oh, I thought he had chakra. I thought he had chakra and aura. Or Chora, as it's known. Like, isn't that the shit that makes you a god in the Elder Scrolls series? Isn't that what Vivek has?
Are you alright?
Tickle to death. Yeah. Block that one, idiot. He's like, I was trying, God. It's bad enough you turned one of my friends into a frog and then turned one of them against us and then tried to murder all of us. Okay, what's our 1, 2, 3? Damn. What's our percent chance to hit this motherfucker with a steel heart, I wonder? 65. Ooh, everybody's Mirri's friend. She's like a Nassie. The Khajiit, son. Gotta become her very special friend. Don't do it, you punk.
I was careless.
No, I was careless, Freya. You're the blameless victim. The best thing about having one of them as a frog is that he won't bother us while we wait for the crystals to form. Time to get Ratwife revenge! You might think Ratwife revenge would involve killing him, but that's too easy, son. I had to weaken him enough that Freya could deal the last blow.
Out of my sight.
She fuck told you, idiot. Oh, the problem with charmed teammates is they'll try to kill our frogged allies, I just realized, son. It's a downside to frogging, who knew? Other than, once again, Jax of the Amazing Digital Circus. Cough mode unavailable for comment. Okay, so you two are charmed? That means you just kind of follow her around? Can I still gill from you? I can. Look at that! A lady wooed a couple of guys and started taking money from them. You'd almost think there was some kind of social commentary. All right, she's done with you, crowd. She's gonna go over here by this crystal. That makes her feel safe. The safety crystal. Oh no, it wears off. I knew that. I totally knew that. Depending on what that crystal is, we have to decide which of our waifus is going to absorb it. So we could probably use the save system to cheese that. Save system with cheese. I could get all my MP back too, but it's more important that you girls get properly educated. Well, looks like somebody remembers Dorder and got mad. Man, that wasn't part of my isekai fantasy. Look at that.
The end?
Our teammate helped us slaughter an enemy. Let's see. I think chant is, yeah, point blank. Point blank chanting. Let's move you to right here then, and you could throw a potion. No, what the hell was that? Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. What the hell was that? Oh, we have to go back one more. It's a confusing save system for somebody like me. Okay, there we go. Let's try that one more time. There we go. That's the problem with mashing A, son. You get all hyped up. Next thing you know, you're squandering abilities. Okay, let's see what this has. Damn. Well, I guess we will let Ben get his MP back then. Or maybe it's just no abilities there for her to learn, son. We should probably start weakening this guy. Or if I hit him, his charm might wear off. Let's just get mad in the corner. Losing our religion. Right, Frogman? Frank Frogman? Okay. So, that's all that is then. That's all that is. They can't learn nothing from that guy. He's useless to us, even in death. Even in death, that motherfucker is useless to us.
Onward.
I don't mind using the saves for shit like that, because it would literally save us time for me having to grind later. I'm doing it for you as a favor, is what I'm trying to say. Oh no. The charm has ended. Luckily, she's still tickled to death. I'm gonna put you right here, so when Benjamin's turn comes up, he can settle in betwixt you, crowd. and haste us all up. I like to get between those two furry ladies and haste them up. Wait, what are you telling me? Oh, it's like you're going to get a box. And that's bad for some reason? Alright, here we go. Ooh. Oh, he could learn the eye drops ability. Well, that's fucking useless, man. I'd rather have the MV. That guy's ghost is like, damn. The tile, because I don't want to cast it directly on Benjamin, because it places too much importance on him. I need your strength, ladies. Ooh. Oh, no. Why, Miss Freya? Why? Oh, why? Okay, this guy is in for such an ass whipping. Could try to charm him again, but I'm past that now. I'm in my ass-kicking phase of being a thief warrior. Who counts as a thief warrior, son? That's what Mirri says.
Senses keen.
This guy should be so fucking lucky to have these two ladies kick his ass. Alright. Now we just let some time pass. I guess you could go over here and beat up Ramza as a joke. 95% hit chance. Is there anyone I really want to level more than the others? Probably Mirri. So I can go ahead and get all the, like, stealing abilities. Well, and dealing and stealing, she's not quite within Tailwind range.
Here.
Yeah, you keep doing you, buddy. You just keep doing you. The problem is if he's not near anybody, such as Ramza, to hit them, he won't gain JP. Oh yeah, we could keep trying to haste the rat wife. It's 81% chance, son. XCOM. And then she could come over here and stand real close to me. Is the 0.5 difference enough that the magic will still work? I have to believe. I gotta do what? I gotta believe.
Onward and upward.
Ooh.
Much obliged.
Ooh. There you go. It didn't work the way I wanted, but it did help Bronze. And he must live.
My turn.
Oh yeah, we need to move just a little bit more over here.
I believe in you.
We could tailwind her speed up and start stealing money from that frog. That would be fun. That'd be a fun, satisfying use of our time. If I did that, I genuinely would, like, edit it out if I was going to do something that tedious. Alright, you're within Ramza thwacking range. His version of Springfield, instead of Snake Thwacking Day, has Ramza Thwacking Day, son.
I will prove my worth. Senses keen.
I guess we could move over there and see what's in that box as a joke. Silken robe. You know, Freya, I could imagine you wearing a silken robe. And nothing else? Okay, let's see. Speed things up. Move her over here because we don't know what these guys might turn into. And we're going to have to use more shenanigans to make sure the optimal waifu gets the box.
Time. Best treat that.
Frog Boy is on the move. Alright, Freya, if you were to touch this crystal, what would you get? The antidote ability. Okay.
I must act.
Right. I believe you.
Haste has started to fade. Let's get another big fat casting. Let's hit everybody. Big haste times, baby.
I won't let you down. Oh
yeah. Maximum haste. makes maximum waste. And this food will soon have a maximum taste. I don't have the energy to yell that you need to watch Tenfey's magical video game adventure, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, in a Stanley-esque voice for you to explain to you why the whole hasty makes wasty and let's cook some food. That's real tasty comes from. Because you're a Tenfey true believer. I will throw in the Excelsior. All right, it's crystal decided time. I've decided to hit Ramza with a stick. I have chosen the large head flag. All right, Mirri, if you were to inherit that crystal, what would you get? Nothing. We're going to have to check Freya. I don't want to squander a single potential waifu crystal, at least here in the early game. I promise the whole game's not going to be like this, at least outside of random grinding battles. It's just, once again, the sooner we get the fundamentals in, the sooner we can just play the plot battles and just have fun dispatching the enemy.
Here, I stand ready.
We get so many more turns than the enemy. You'd almost think it's not fair. You'd almost think it's not fair.
I will prove my worth.
What's my next move?
Probably to hit Ramza in the side of the head with a stick. That's a good start. Sparky. I forgot I need to make Freya check that crystal. Check that crystal.
I must act. Excellent.
Oh, here we go. Son, genuine abilities. It was all worth it. All right, all that's left is to bully this frog now. Son. Teddy Roosevelt, second monitor. Let's see. We don't need any more stacks of haste just yet, so shillelaghs it is. Shillelaghs all around, baby. I just need that frog to move out here, and I want to see how much gil I would steal from it before we decide if we're going to do any fun frog shenanigans.
Right.
And whether or not the chief's going to have to pistol whip anybody who says frog thief shenanigans, son.
Where am I needed?
All right, what are we getting right now if I were to steal gil? Redemption. Still 168 gil. I like it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That's the problem with hasting everybody at once, is they all lose it at the same time too.
Better than ever.
Okay.
Leave it to me.
I didn't mean to turn her around, but he's probably going to attack the black mage anyway, so it doesn't matter. Pop! Idiot! Baka! Baka Ramza! Alright, if we raise her speed again, let's see how much more gil she gets per tailwind. See how ludicrous we could possibly make this. So, Lord Helmet nervously glancing at his second monitor at the term ludicrous. It went up to 180? We should just get flat fucking loaded right here, boys. God, it would be so fucking satisfying. Yeah, you're the hero. It's true. Oh no, don't turn around. I only get a 90% steal chance. How are you gonna die, goddamn XCOM?
Naught to fear. Onward and upward.
Idiot. Maybe if I turn around and present my juicy black mage backside, he'll be more tempted to direct his froggy attention my way. I hit the monitor while scratching my chin. Or the monitor, the microphone. Hopefully it didn't destroy the entire recording. So many turns. It's so satisfying. And everyone enjoys sitting here and watching it on a Sunday afternoon. On a Sunday afternoon. I need to cast haste again. I mean, I could just target the frog, because who cares if he gets more... Actually, we only want Mirri to really be getting more turns, and, of course, Freya. I can't show favoritism, after all. One of the downsides of being an isekai protagonist with multiple hot anthro waifus is sometimes you get in a Ryoko Ayaka situation. Although that wouldn't be tough, because Ryoko is the obvious superior choice.
I will return the favor.
And just when things get calm with Mirri and Freya, that's when Aisha Clan shows up to crash the party, son. Ramses is like, who are all these people you're letting in my army? Are any of them not animal women? What a stupid fucking question. We need Alan from Overcorn. That's what the game's called? Overcorn. Unicorn Overlord. Or as I know it as Dana's Furry Fox Thighs Adventures. I still haven't actually played that game, despite having bought it over like a year ago. I have such a fucking backlog, man. How many of you crowd also have impossible backlogs?
I must act.
They're like, well, it makes it impossible. The fact that I'm tired and sad all the time. Okay, let's see. I was going to edit this part out, but we're having such a good time. Self-deprecating, son. I heard a bleep bloop for a second. What was the bleep bloop? What was the bleep bloop
One step
about?
at a time. My efforts are rewarded.
Let's see. Let's see if we can quit. We talked so much shit that now we can quit. Now we can quit. What can she learn? How much would she need to go ahead and, if nothing else, get some of these better abilities? Being able to steal a weapon is good. She's got 1,500. I mean, we could leave her as a thief for a few more fights. We ain't got to necessarily max her out right here. Maximize your Mirri advantages and minimize your human waifus. Okay. How about you? I mean, she's definitely got enough for concentration. Putting jump +1 on her seems real fun, especially when we change her to a dragoon. She could become Speedy Speed girl. And of course, we're not going to learn any of this garbage. So she's probably more than fine with the battle ending, honestly. Honestly.
Where am I needed?
When we're in the store later being so indulgent and getting whatever the hell we want, whenever the hell we want it, you crowds be ashamed of your words and deeds. Of getting bored. As I sit here and self-indulgently write self-insert fan fictions. You're like, once again, he's just describing the Tenfey experience. Oh yeah, leveling every day. Oh yeah, that's the Tenfey way. Tell you what, on Benjamin's next turn, I'll kill that frog. How's that sound? How's that sound to you, crowd?
What's my next
Here we go. Oh god, I can't. My body's fighting against me. It's like trying to get Pilot, the little Chris Dreamer sprite in the backroom secret video game in Chapter 3 of Deltarune, while the actual Chris Dreamer, whose body you've been piloting the whole game and is holding the controller of the character in the game, fights against you. You're like, as always, Uncle Tenfey brought up Deltarune, and I have no idea what that game's about. You tell him, Benjamin, you tell him.
These sand rats are long in the slain. It is well no others have found us while we tarried here.
Once again, Ramza must steal all the credit. Must steal all the credit.
You've taken leave of your senses, Gustav.
Have I? What hope does your full revolution hold? Dreams do not fill a man's stomach or make soft the packed earth on which he beds.
You see naught beyond the end of your nose. The crown strays, Gustav. It must be led back onto the path.
And you think yourself the man to do this? More fool you, Weegraf.
You have spoken your fill. Then we are done.
Wheatgraff!
The Marquis.
No further. You vermin!
Stay yourself, Argath.
The Marquis is unharmed. You are free to return him to Egros.
Why release him?
The Marquis's abduction was ill done. Such craven methods serve not our ends. Let me walk free, and I will release the Marquis to your care. A fair bargain.
You mock us. You are in no position to bargain.
Enough, Argath. He speaks the truth.
Put your backs to that wall. Give me no cause to doubt your sincerity.
Let him go, Argath.
Why do you stay me?
The Corpse Brigade is finished, in any case. There is naught to be gained by a quarrel here.
The Marquis is well. He is weak, but he would seem unharmed.
We must see him back to Egros.
All right, we rescued the Marquis de Sephiroth. I'm sure he won't come back later with some gear that's hard to steal, especially in later versions where it's impossible to steal. Let's go to town. Let's see how our crowd's doing after that handful of JP and monies we just earned. All right, so we're going to teach you concentration. Jump +1 is a joke, not just yet. Speed Surge or Archer's Bane. I mean, that can be useful in long, drawn-out battles, because even if Ramza's not there to scream at you to go faster, you just keep going faster, son. Is it better than counterattack, though? Maybe. Well, we ain't got to spend this JP just yet. Look at all my... She learned so much thiefliness just from being good friends with Mirri. So, let's see. We don't really need to level her as a thief because, well, we do because we're trying to get her to Dragoon. So we do need to gain one more thief level. Interesting. That's what we'll do then. Still kill, still heart. And we'll never be apart. She's... Oh, I keep looking at her current job. I forgot we haven't changed her job yet. That's what confuses me. I look up at the top and I'm like, she has a ton of JP, but I've realized that was for the archer. Edith will just have to stifle herself, son. Okay, that'll be enough for the basics. For the basics. So, once again, they're getting so much secondary Black Mage JP. Just because Benjamin's all the time hanging out with them. Alright, let's go ahead and get Steel Weapon. Being able to steal shields would make them easier to hit. Stealing accessories can get you some rare items later. Trying to make sure none of this is something that I want to save up for. Poach, like I said, you don't get the stores that use Poach until later in the game. Plus, I've never actually taken the time to really learn how poaching works, but apparently you can get some really rare stuff. Especially if, like, you breed your own monsters to poach. Hey, Grandma. Steel Shield? Yes. Steel Experience? No. I don't think that's necessary. Okay. She still needs to get Thief. She needs to get Archer to level 4 and Thief to level 5. Should unlock Ninja, right? What is this chart telling me? Her Thief's level 7. Oh, she's got to get Geomancer to level 2. So to do that, she needs to be a monk. And to be a monk, she needs to be a knight. She'll be all right.
How do I look?
Fantastic. Mirri, you look fantastic. Son, Lucky Seven's fever. Look at that shit. You can't play in that shit. Level 7 with 777 JP. Has it ever happened before? Has it ever happened before? He's got to be close to maxing this damn job out, at least at this point. At least at this point. Giving Beastmaster as a joke. So I guess we need to start switching up Ramza's job. Could make him a caster as a joke. Ramza must cast, especially because he can learn magic boost to do big damage. Big damage magic boost. I'm learning it. He won't be able to throw items, but he'll be able to cast somewhat big magics. We've already got Thunder God Ben, so he should be real icy. Be real icy to meet him, son. Okay. Change job.
All right then.
Okay, Benjamin. So many abilities have become available to... Oh, Flare. Once again, I don't have enough MP to cast it. I could cast Death. Oh, we could finally learn to inflict poison. And poison our enemies, son. Ernest P. Worrell's Snake Handler character from Ernest Saves Christmas. So we do got the Fire Rocka. Oh, we're not going to bother learning level 4 magic just yet. Let's get at least Thundara. I would like to keep some MP or JP on him for when we do want to learn Flare later. Sun, Nature Boy, etc., etc. I guess let's go ahead and get Blizzard 1, just for completionist sake. Just for completionist sake. And we might as well get Fyra. Well, no, if I got Fire Raja, then we're not doing that. His Time Mage is still Time Magery. He's still Time Majoring and Time Mage. Okay, he can get Focus if he wanted to get mad and yell. And why wouldn't he? Not enough for concentration, unfortunately. Well, if Ramza's going to be a Black Mage, we could switch him over to Time Mage. Just to start grinding towards that teleport. To get that teleport grind going. Okay. We'll worry about equipping your abilities later.
Want something?
You crowd weren't in that last fight, I forgot. You didn't learn nothing except your spot in the pecking order. Alright. For the moment, we'll give him item. You still need your fundamentals. Movement +2. Parry for now. So you still want your fundamentals. Chris. Yeah, he still doesn't have any movement abilities, does he? Give him that as a joke, just so he has something in his foot slot, in his Tar Heel slot, son. In case Duke shows up talking shit and you got to humble him. You got to humble him. He's still just a squire, right? Do we want to change Tommy's job just yet? What are we learning him towards? He still needs movement +1. He still needs those fundamentals. So we're going to leave him as Tommy Boy the Squire for just a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. The blind knife, I didn't even realize I had that. Neat.
While you may attack when holding the high ground, it may not always be possible from below.
Thanks, Freya. She would know about having the high ground, son.
What is it?
Plumed hat. Iron sword. Oh, okay. That's cool. You could actually see what jobs can use it and such. I don't even remember if that was in the original game or not. Alright, we gotta unequip Ramza because we're gonna do one more generics battle, which is why Tommy's getting included as well. So he earned it. Alright, let's see. Does the store have anything new and neat? Look at all this cool shit the store's got. Thunder rods and flame rods and ice rods, yeah. Neat. We definitely want all this good stuff. Good thing I've got loads of money. Thanks to a certain furry honey. You know what I'm gonna say. Alright, so this will raise your evasion but not your movement. So you got to balance that. I'll balance in all things.
May I help with a good choice?
Let's go in the fitting room. Is there anything better for you? Optimal. Had to have it.
This is your grand total.
Yes. All right, how about you? I had to have it.
Most
Oh. How about Benjamin, sweetheart honey? We
This
had
is
to
your
have it.
anything.
Oh. Christopher.
This
We
is your
had to
grand
have it.
most
Oh. And Tommy
is your
boy.
grand
Look at
anything.
that. We were able to buy whatever the hell we wanted
With all talk, catch your eye.
with our loads of money. I also want one of you.
Thank you
Yes. And I want one of you. Yes. And I want one of you. Yes.
Thank you.
There we go. And everybody had a good time. Do we have any garbage to sell? Couple of you. Couple of you. Regular ass rod. Of course, we might. Well, any job that can equip. Yeah, that rod can equip these rods as well. So.
Are you happy? A pleasure.
To the vendor you go, lads
Are you happy?
and lasses. Boys, we've upgraded all of our plume ad hats. I realize we still have 2 of these because that's what Taylor and Argath have equipped.
Are you happy? Thank you.
Algus O. Argath, I think is his name. So at least a couple of these. Look at all these cool robes we got. The interesting thing is that knights can also equip robes. So if they have some sort of MP using sub-skill, it could be quite useful. It could prove quite useful.
With all tell,
Okay. Cool beans. All right, I'm gonna do a fun time. I always forget I have to save in this menu. We're gonna go to the desert and have a fun time generic battle fight. Ooh. The desert. The dry lands of the desert. Who are we up against? A bunch of this fucking crowd. Oh, one of these guys. Needs his ass kicked. Son, OMG Warriors of Light Gaiden fans everywhere. Look it up. You're like, who? That one I can't blame you for.
Leave this to me.
All right, Benjamin behind the Freya. That'll make our day. Put Tommy right here. Got a backup Tommy right here. Let's see. This is where we can... Chris. I'm so confused because I keep thinking Mirri is the thief.
It's time.
Once again, we're getting that nice relaxing music. I squandered our one chance at apoplexy. Okay. Let's get this party started. Bromios. Where's Bruley at? I think that spooky skull-faced killer above their heads, ghost-faced killer icons means they're undead. So you can kill them with love, like Lord Hater versus Wander and Wander over yonder. That's not going to hit Tommy, but that will.
Whatever it takes.
Oh yeah, he's tickled just to be included in the fight, son. Gotta let the enemies come to you because you get your turn faster if you don't act or you don't move. Like any combination of that or both. Your ATB bar fills up a little bit, or your CT bar in this game. In case you're wondering why I sometimes just stand still. You're like, oh, I just thought you were stupid. Once again, cue up the little girl from the Ortega taco shell commercial to ask, why not both? I'm glad you crowd are getting more open to Khajiit Jesus. The healing power of Khajiit Jesus. That's who you have faith in, by the way. It's easy to have 69 faith in Khajiit Jesus, son. And of course, Chris,
I must act.
my blasphemy. He wouldn't accept it, son. He believes in the Church of the Stone. He builds his church upon the throw stone, son. I wish a bunch of skeletons would walk over here into my white magic range, son. It'd be quite tragic if I hit you with my white magic. I could be putting up protective spells, but the enemy's not even near us yet. If you don't, like, make advancements towards the enemies, it takes them so many turns to reach you, son. You could cast so many buffs.
How to proceed?
I don't even know what I'm building Tommy towards. Maybe I should ask the actual Tommy if I happen to run into him today.
I'm counting on you.
In the 2-bedroom, 1-bath apartment we live in. I sometimes occasionally encounter Tommy.
Sense is keen. Every advantage counts.
Once again, that would have been a perfect turn to put up a defensive spell. Of course, they're going to use their Thunder Animas, which are magical attacks. The only real physical we need to worry about is that guy. Bull Shannon, we'll call him. It's another Night Court reference. You never expect it. Just hit Tommy when in doubt. God damn, he does big damage with that big stick.
Whatever it takes.
Talking a lot. Oh no, he hid behind a cactus. I was going to say he was talking a lot of shit for a guy in throw stone range, son. I'm telling you. Oh no, our hasty was quite wasted. Alright, this is the time of our protections and shells. The bomb was the only one who'll get to go first. So let's shell you, crowd. Son, res up. Son, we're gonna get Lieutenant Morass in here. Another party member that would fit right into my party, son. And if we need a healer outside of Chris, scraggly space cactus doctor lady from Lower Decks, who, of course, I know is named Dr. Tiana, but I just love saying scraggly space cat doctor lady so much. I refuse to compromise on those principles, son.
My time is now.
God, by the time you crowd get over here, we're going to be so ready to tear you apart.
No.
This is your time.
Tommy's not in any rush.
I can get even stronger.
Uh-oh. You walked into Tommy range. He thought he was a Tommy knocker, son. He's about to learn a harsh lesson. Late last night and the night before, the Tommy knockers were knocking at the door, but they were trying to get out, son. Tommy's like, to the Tommy knockers, he lets them know that he's not locked in here with them. They're locked in here with him. Pop. He's blind. Just like Justice. What if, as a joke, I were to cast Raise Magic on you? Oh, he's not happy. And it did 66 damage just to rub it in. Just to rub it in. It did just a little bit more damage. I see you're coming after my boy Tommy, son. Soldering iron's getting warmed up in real time for face stabbing. And then, instead of ice, we'll make deadly mustard gas.
Nothing to fear.
It's rare for me to make Joe Dirt references that aren't just talking about having a backup mic. In case you're wondering what I'm doing is I'm making Joe Dirt references. You've got Rush. Ooh! Big Rush Freya. The enemies are the random battle enemies are going to be higher level because we've been grinding so much. That's the downside to grinding. But luckily, the plot battle enemies will remain about the same. Pop. Watching skeleton fuckers drop. Now, since he's undead, I think they can come back to life. Evanescence can wake them up inside, so you gotta be careful. Please don't attack my main tank. Jesus, dude! Yeah, you're real fucking tickled. Real fucking tickled, are you? I'm gonna have to unironically use a raise spell. And then we're going to have to raise hell. Chop. Oh, I thought for sure she'd parry it. Richard Parry, give me the strength. All right, you, my friend, are getting shillelied. Can I hit him with Immobilize? 76% chance. We'll go for those odds.
I've got you.
God, she refuses to be brought back with a magic spell. Why? Okay, you've got 66 HP, so what I'm gonna do... Oh, she can't heal herself. Put you right about here. Okay, yeah, he can counter that, so let's keep rushing him down, rushing him down.
Scared yet?
God damn it, it's so disheartening to have that shit miss. He's got big chop counters. Got to be careful around a guy like that. All right, let's just go ahead and bring back Freya. All the live long day. That bomb's going to come over there and... Oh, he can't quite reach her yet.
Let's go on.
Okay. Pop. Oh yeah, classy, classy, classy. Pop. Damn it! I thought for sure that'd finish him off.
Impress myself.
All right, big chops, Mackenzie. You think you could take Chris out?
Gods above.
Son, he respects no damage that isn't a thrown stone.
I must find a way.
See, he knows. As far as what you could do right now, what if I were to move you over to this corner and you threw a rock? Hot damn! He fucking told you. All right, you're gonna go hide in the corner.
Leave it to me.
I will. I'll leave it to you to heal Freya.
Don't give up.
Yeah, we got to bring Tommy back, by the way. He got Tommy knocked. He got Tommy knocked big time. I don't think you could steal the hearts of monsters. Oh, you can. You have the slightest chance. Let's go for it. Yeah! The miracle! You have the right to be tickled to death. That time, Freya, sweetheart, honey. All right, this will take the charm away, but it caused the two of them to hit each other instead of us, and that's a good thing. Now Freya can finish your smug ass off. Ooh! Who's slaughtering who now, shit lord? Who's the bitch now? The new Minotaur. Once again, you know, Chris will only accept one course of action.
What's my next move?
I guess we'll wake Tommy up.
I will not give up on you.
I hate that Rays can miss like a fallen ally, by the way. That's it's so stupid. It's so fundamentally stupid that that's how it works.
Death or glory.
Why not both? Yeah, you just keep running away, running away. All the day, all the day. Ooh!
I must find a way.
He must find a way to hit Benjamin in the head with a rock. He did it somehow, some way. Yeah, somebody woke back up. And instead of waking up to justice, he woke up to hate. He woke up to hate? What an asshole. Well, at least it gives us something else to slaughter.
If only I was
At least you give me someone else to hate and slaughter. What's the chance of stealing your heart? Yeah, just 53. In the original, I didn't think you could charm monsters. Maybe that's something they changed.
You will live again.
The smart thing to do would be to heal Chris, but the satisfying thing to do is walk over there and chop that skeleton. And then Freya can finish doing all the work. This has been like a genuine fight. I told you they weren't all going to be grinding.
Come on.
This is for not healing Chris. It's going to hit you in the head with a rock that you deserve. That you deserve. I wonder if the difference between whether they res or not is whether they become a... No, that skull is that Minotaur. I forgot. The other skeleton's over there wandering the desert, son. He can only find properly named horses, so he hasn't been able to make it yet. He's hoping that the mango will help him out, because he desperately wants the mango. All of these things are connected. Tenfey, it's not even Tenfey Ultra. It's just references to shit. You're like, isn't that what Tenfey Ultra is? Oh no. I didn't expect to get so called out. I have to report this comment. I'm in this post and I don't like it, I believe the kids say. Freya could use some healing kisses. Oh wait, Mirri. They're so switched. It's like they dressed up in each other's clothes, which I've easily imagined many times in my life. You think this is the first time I've gotten a mental image of Mirri Cat Warrior, who counts as a cat warrior, and Freya Crescent swapping clothes? You out of your mind? You know, I've never thought about Mirri Cat Warrior, who counts as a cat warrior, wearing the Claren dance outfit. So thank you for that. You crowd instilled me with a new mental image to love.
Not to fear.
We're gonna let Chris suck up that crystal. Crystal of the Christ. Something like that. It made sense. Just pretend it made sense. Okay, let's throw curing magic on our healing ladies. They heal my heart in real life.
I will prove my worth.
Yep. He's tickled. He, as a gimmick, as a joke, he decided to actually use white magic instead of just throwing rocks.
Excellent.
All right, how's Tommy's status? He's the main guy we're thinking about this fight. Okay, so I think we should probably get Tommy up to monk. I know he likes that job a lot in this game. Then we'll go from there. I believe archer... No, knight leads to monk. Knight to monk shares, I believe it's known as. He definitely can get movement +1 and counter tackle if he wanted to, or he could be the Beastmaster. The Beastmaster. We could also teach him an ability that helps allies, but that's like putting lettuce on any form of food, son. It's just anti-Tommy. The anti-Tommy equation is you take any sandwich and put lettuce or mayo on it. That's all Darkseid needed to learn. You were like, what did you say about not all of these being grinding battles? Did you not see us earning that shit earlier, man? I'm telling you, crowd spoiled. Now, you can't get abilities from monster crystals, is why I'm not as worried about those. Let's throw a big cure on everybody, and if we're lucky, that guy will wake up just in time to get healed to death. Like eating too many Flintstones vitamins, son. He's going to OD on holy magic. Actually, his turn comes right after Chris's, which is kind of ironic.
Many thanks. Thank you.
Somewhat more decent heals? Oh, he decided to not continue to be filled with hate. Alright, this is a perfect opportunity for Benjamin to swoop in and get that crystal, and it'll just so happen to put him in between Mirri and Freya. Ooh, ooh. I don't think you can steal gil from yourself. Yeah, the game doesn't even know what the hell's happening. The game doesn't, and you can't steal Benjamin's heart if you already own it. So, ain't no reason to worry about any of that. Oh, Freya was on a slightly different elevation.
This is not over. Come on.
Alright, what is this guy's move? Okay, just as long as he can't get that crystal, I'm not gonna go take it just yet. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Freya refuses your magic shell. Son. She eats her ice cream without such needless gimmicks as magic shell. Which is a shame because I know she'd be such good friends with Lieutenant Mirri. It's true. He's going for it, son. He thinks he's going to get it to Regenerator. It finally kicked in. He didn't just immediately die, so it finally kicked in. Let's haste up Mirri. I remembered. I remembered who I'm hasting and what I'm wasting. Luckily I'm not mad. That's the best part. Okay, let's go ahead and he could protect himself. Let's move you over to here. Get that HP and MP back. You'll get that HP and MP back that you squandered. Might as well protect himself from ornery skeletons, if you happen to know any. I wonder if she could steal that guy's heart. Okay. I guess he's just going to walk around not bothering us. Yeah, that's about right. Alright, we don't really need to keep dragging this particular fight out. How close are you to getting up to teleporting range? Or at least short charge? He's at 1280, so he could get Swift Spell, but I mean, he could even learn Meteor if he had almost twice the MP. So there ain't no damn rush, I suppose. He'll get there eventually. The life of the Time Mage is a slow but steady race, ironically enough. Alright, are you at the point where I can level you up the way I want to? See, Mirri, we're trying to get to Ninja, so she needs Geomancer, and to get Geomancer, she needs Monk, and she has Monk. It's a good thing.
Onward and upward.
He's just gonna go over here and be good friends with Chris, I guess. While he's still charmed. Save from charms. Finally, she accepts my haste. So I'm gonna put you over here. Thread that needle and hit Benjamin with a rock. That's not Benjamin. Oh.
I did it.
I'm at least doing this until his charm wears off, man. You crowd can't fault me for that, right? You're like, oh, you'd be quite surprised at things I could fault you for, Uncle Tenfey.
Where am I needed?
You mean holding you accountable for your own awful decisions? Is that what you call faulting you, Uncle Tenfey? Oh no, I picked the wrong one. Chris is like such an amateur at throwing rocks, son, when he looked at Tommy right then. Shameful. Also, just to correct the dumb thing that annoyed me when I was editing together or watching the last episode after I'd already edited it. When I was talking about the first time I showed Chris Disgaea and threw a printy and it blew up and we both died laughing. The way I phrased it was the first time I hung out with Chris, but I had known Chris years by that point. I just don't want to mess up any Tenfey historians that don't know what the hell's happening. That don't know what the hell's happening.
How to proceed?
Nothing to fear.
Okay. Okay, I guess his shit wore off, which means my patience with him has wore off. And there's only one proper way to send him on his way. So,
My time is now.
how much HP has he got? He's at 16. So what we're going to do is Tommy's going to move right here. Tommy's going to throw a rock. Ugh! Chris is like, ha ha, that's my boy. Mirri did all the work. That's a perfect spot to end the episode. So hopefully I can get it up before Sunday's over, son. We're hoping for a Sunday evening miracle with Mirri Cat Warrior, who counts as a cat warrior, although in this one instance she counts as a cat knight.